Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Tactical Muffin Top channel. I don't know if y'all heard me before that. I might have been retarded. But we here. I got my co-host R with me.
Hey.
I don't think I was in. And then we got Ohio Patriot Network. You hear Ohio?
Yeah.
I just heard him.
You did?
Yeah. You might need to turn your
I don't know.
incoming volume up. But yeah, he said he's here.
That's good. That could be a problem. Anyway.
Or he might just be quiet. Who knows? But
yeah, I can.
Can you hear us all right?
Doing this live and messed up. Am I plugged in?
No, you're going off.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Weird. We're here.
Yes. Yo.
We have a couple things to talk about tonight. I want to wait. Oh, I hear you. Okay. I want to wait until I get a couple people in the chat here, but I got a huge shout out to Dino, and when I see him in the chat, I'll let y'all kind of know. I did do a quick video on it, and we got several more to do, but got a P.O. Bucks unboxing video on the way from Dino because he rocks.
Yeah, gonna do a full review.
Yeah,
later down.
Gotta get a couple of them. I don't want to put it in my Amazon affiliate store yet until I've actually tested it. So that's something I kind of want to do. I don't just want to slap a bunch of random gear in there. I want good quality gear. Not everybody, has a lot of cash to be blowing on stuff, so I don't want them to get, subpar gear or something that's not going to be worth their dollar. So that's just how I look at it. I don't want to buy crap. I know you guys don't want to buy crap. Who wants to buy junk? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
did you ever put that knife sharpener that we tested in your affiliate store, the Guidesman?
Oh no, I probably should. That thing is pretty freaking nice.
Yeah, actually. that's a nice knife sharpener for something it's pretty budget.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact number on it, but I just know it's budget.
Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but yeah, Fiend Dog, that hatchet's what I'm going to talk about from Dino. I kind of want him to be in the chat, though, so we can kind of give him some props and stuff, because I really appreciate that. But Ohio, you got any news? Since I hopped on your chat and had to leave because R was calling me, and then my wife was calling me, and then it was just downhill from there.
Yeah, nothing really. And we all know that OJ passed today, so there is that.
Thank God. I mean, in our prayers, at least his wife finally knows who his say it. What
it was saying that OJ can rest easy now that his wife's killer has died.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty funny, actually. I dig that.
But yeah, we were talking about that at work today. We got an old guy working there with us that was, watching all of that live and actually remembers it. It unfolded. He was telling us all about that, and it'd be interesting in the next, week or so to see if anything comes to light. See if they discover a safe where he had a manifesto or something saying, "Yeah, you know what, I did do it."
Right.
And then we'd be like, "Yeah, we know, but thanks for admitting it now that you're dead."
Yeah.
There was a woman on CNN today who was one of the original BLM people in the 1990s, straight up admitting that he did it. And that they were happy because he was a wealthy black guy that got off with murder.
Yeah. I think it was Dave Chappelle, one of his stand-up specials, he kind of peppered in with all of his jokes. He kind of said something about all the times he met OJ, and one of he's like, the first time he was like, his then wife, still alive, was there and recognized me. She came up and hugged me, and I was like, hey, you're going to get us both killed. But
yeah, go on here, R. I'm trying to blast this out here a little bit.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly everything else he said. I tend to butcher jokes and stuff like that, so you can look it up on yourself.
Yeah. So, Ohio, I was preaching the eclipse prep week, and that's kind of something I wanted to talk about now that the eclipse has come and gone and whatnot. And I know you were I was kind of on your side a little bit, I was ready for some stuff, and I ramped up my prepping a little bit, but it wasn't crazy. It's just my normal stuff. Like I forgot to do video. I bought like 7 things of pasta at the dollar store because they were marked at $1. I'm like, well, spaghetti is a good prep, you know. Who's not going to eat spaghetti in the end of the world, right?
I eat it now. So.
Yeah, I mean, I eat it literally every other week because my son loves it. But
I just do it because it's the easiest thing to make.
yeah, it's super cheap. I mean, even if you just use sauce in the noodles, like that's $5 tops, $6, and you're eating like at least 3 days. Like I don't know how you feel about that. I'm into the practical food kind of deal like that. You know what I mean? I don't know where you stand on that, but no, yes. Or did you do anything special for Eclipse Week? Did you pack your non-piece in your not company truck?
Yeah, I did. I did do all that.
Oh, okay.
It's still there. Hopefully, no one at work. It's like, oh yeah, I'll grab that out of your truck, and then I'll think about it like, oh no. Oh,
You're good.
I just saw a guy. But anyway. Yeah, it was there. It just got a little cloudy out around these parts, even though it was not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing.
I'm also blind now because I looked right at it, but you know.
That's good. Did you claim the disability or?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I sued the sun.
Oh man.
But lawsuit pending. But no, I had a couple coworkers that had the viewing glasses. I was like, oh yeah, look at that. All right.
Back to work.
Back to work.
Did you do anything crazy? I know you were like you wanted to have everything loaded and ready to rock. Did you do anything like past that prepping wise? Did you do an extra food stock or did you do an extra water stock or anything?
Me or Ohio?
Ohio.
Okay.
No, I was just fucking with my hatchets.
Oh, nice. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
You get an edge on him yet?
I think the one might have a little bit of one, but I definitely need to do something with them. Is what it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I seen
Not
that
as
that little leather kit or whatever. That'd be perfect to strap on like a belt or your bug out bag.
Yeah.
Dual wield hatchets.
I also found out that one of the things I got at the reseller place is actually works perfect for AR mags. And it's a phone case.
Oh, nice. That's the way to go, man. I dig it.
So.
But, all right. Or did you do anything extra other than pack your piece?
Well, we have a surplus of water at work, so I didn't really have to worry about that. We have a literal pallet in a Connex container at the job site, so that's always a nice comfort to have while I'm at work. But
you got a mag in it or no?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Not yet.
Gotcha.
It's gonna have one of the ones I get in it from Duff Team at some point here.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you about that deal.
What?
Oh, I was like, well, when we got the suppressors, Ohio sent me a link for this Delta T, and I want to wait till it gets in because I might do like a dual video on each channel, Ohio. But I was like, man, with the suppressor, that thing came with 3 Magpul Gen 2 mags and a brass catcher. So I'm like, suppressor plus brass catcher equals a lot less noise. I thought that was pretty sweet, actually. So probably do a video shooting that sometime. Whenever I get time, which is fucking never.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Anonymous, you dropping 3 ducks, dude? Dude, my sister wants to get ducks so bad. Do you oh, here, let me move. Can you see that?
Yeah, let me scoot your...
Yeah, move that around. Anyway, yeah, man. Do you eat the duck eggs or you just breed the ducks for like meat or do you do a mixture? How does that work? Because we're looking at getting in on it. We live in Nebraska. We've done chickens before. I live in city limits, so I have to get I don't know when the fuck they do their town meeting or whatever, but I can only have 8 chickens. So I'm looking at getting that and looking into getting some quail and some rabbits because I think micro homesteading's the way. But I'd be interested. Maybe send me some information on how you keep your, like, are they just free range? Okay, yeah, both meat and okay, cool. Do you like live out in the country or do you live like in a suburb kind of deal and you have to do like fencing over your chain link or be interested to know a little bit about that actually. Oh, I forgot. I can do this. Oh, All right, let's get the first comment in here. I forgot. I learned how to do this last time.
Yeah.
Chris Andrews. I think that's a new name. That's awesome, man. Like and sub. I appreciate it. Anonymous, always one of the first in here with the thumbs up. Oh, look, he's got a picture of his ducks right there.
That's a goose. One's a duck and one's a goose.
Well, I'm retarded. That's fine. But look, they got a Minecraft sword, so you know they're packing. So that's pretty sweet, actually. Yeah, we got the Fiend Dog. Yo. Fiend Dog, yes. Yeah, man. I did a quick video on that. We did a small unboxing. I wanted to go through it and show everything that it came with, but yeah, I wanted to check out this sheath, and then I laughed really hard when I read the things. I want to do them in a video, but Dino got this stuff for me. I wanted to wait till he was in the chat, but he had a deal. He sent me this. He's like, just because I sent Duke something from Dino Spumoni, and then he had another one for R. He said, orange one for R, Dino Spumoni, because R has that orange O knife, which was freaking killer. Yeah, it actually looks pretty good together. You got a fishing trip coming up, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're about to do a video for the old Tactical Muffin Top channel with your dual wield of orange.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. I dig it. We actually finished up getting a deer with your O knife last year
because
both of ours were freaking
finger grease on it.
Our knives were dull as shit. That was a bad day to have a dull knife.
Yeah.
Shot 3 deer in like the span of 20 minutes on black powder. So we were like ramming our freaking black powder so fast that deer just kept, the wind was weird, so they couldn't actually hear us. And they just kept getting up because they seen more deer getting up. And there's like, fuck. It's probably damn near 30 or 40.
You shot your buck on it was on a hill.
Yeah, he was
and then
walking.
He fell down the hill, and then that's when the does got up.
Yeah, that was
we're
wild.
Off to the side. And then I got the one doe, and then you got the other doe. And then
I was going to get in on another doe, but you're like, hold on. They're literally in the worst spot possible to be shooting and dragging up to the fucking truck. So we just stopped.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was exhausted after that drag. But no, that's cool. Thank God we had that. Lawfully armed. That's when we stopped at Cabela's and I got that crappy knife sharpener. Lawfully armed. No more private sales. Like where?
There was I don't know if it was necessarily no more private sales, but they did pass a gun law today that they call it like to close the gun hole, the gun show loophole, air quotations. It was like saying something, I guess, for every gun show I've been to, they've had to do a background check. I have a special card, so I don't need to, but you fill out the paperwork and then they make sure your card's still valid. But they were saying, I guess they thought some people somewhere might have been, an owner of a business and just going to a gun store and just selling them without doing background checks. So they're saying like now they have to do any business.
Well, yeah,
they have to do it.
They do, but the gun show loophole is you go buy a gun and then you go sell it to some dude in the parking lot.
So what it was it's an ATF bullshit ruling, just like the stupid firm receiver ruling from like a year or two ago. It's ATF cannot write laws to begin with. That's number one. And it's using Biden's dumbass bipartisan crap from 2 years ago because they put junk in that. Safer Communities junk is what it was there. And it's basically them trying to fuck around people's rights is what it is, and basically saying if you even sell a gun privately, you're not an FFL basically, and you're going to go to jail. If you don't have an FFL license is what it is. So
well, to the ATF,
completely unconstitutional.
Oh no. Well, is that going to go like from here on forward? Because I have moved a metric shitload of guns.
I didn't know it applied to regular citizens. I
thought it does. Well, that's the whole point. It's all tyranny. It's fucking with everybody's what it is, and it's all unconstitutional. Like they can't write law, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to write laws.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
At least we know a guy that can do the FFL transfer.
Yeah, we're friends with a couple of FFLs, but
the thing is too about private sales is it's like, who's to say when I sell a fucking gun to somebody, if I sold a gun to somebody?
Yeah, what if I need to pay a bill or something, or a part of my truck gets fixed?
It's like
it's not even just that, but like if you're doing like, let's say like, because I've done a couple private sales here in Ohio, and I always do bill of sale, obviously, and it's like, I could just simply say, okay, I sold this a year and a half ago, and put a different date on it then.
Yeah.
Like there's no way to track that shit.
Like I flip guns all the time. I know. I think I remember something about it. They were like, "Oh, you're just selling guns for a profit." Well, when I buy them 3 years ago, and now they're worth more. That's not my fault. That's the way the market's going. You know what I mean? And now or you could be like Duke, like he's I don't know if you listened to his chat just a second ago, but he's like, I'm thinking about getting out of the AK game. He's like, he was really hesitant on like the 9mm AR, and then he shot his today, and he's like, oh my god, dude, it's pretty nice. Not to mention his wife shot it, and with his suppressor on the way, like that's gonna be my bedside gun. Like I'm gonna move a couple guns so I can get like my AR9 built. And kind of my theory behind that was like, yeah, I got ear pro for me and the wife in the master bedroom, but like my son's 2.5, like he's gonna know, hey, somebody's in the house, put on ear pro, like, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what pushed me towards getting the suppressor, especially with the short lead times. That's kind of my theory behind it. Yeah, fuck that, dude. I think I remember. Yeah, there was the profit thing. They're angry that people were making profit on guns. Well, fuck you. Don't worry about it. Like, not everybody's retarded. Yeah. Government. That's messed up. Oh man, Butt Wrinkles. What up? What up? He's always in here. Appreciate that guy. Birth 3 eggs. Okay, so you do them for eggs and meat. Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that fiend dog. Tell him where to shove it. Okay, lawfully armed. Hey, lawfully armed. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. Thanks, man, for showing up. Make sure you like and sub. Okay, so that's pretty much my situation here, Anonymous.
Front porches is. Now you can in our specific town, you can have chickens and probably I think ducks.
We can have 8.
Yeah,
I don't know about ducks.
I don't know about ducks. You can look it up. I'm assuming they'd say okay. You just can't be it can't be like a rooster. You can't have a
it can't be a crowing bird. There's no limits on quail. Quail don't count.
And they have to inspect your coop.
Yeah.
Before you can do it.
Yeah, no, that's fucking good.
I'm assuming just I don't know, make sure they don't get in someone else's yard or something. But
first step would be I have to figure out a coop. I'm basically just going to convert a dog pen I got because I can't get a bird dog until we have an inside little dog that I bought for my wife, and it's not fair to the dog if we get another dog. So pretty much have to wait for that. Not to mention, I don't want my first bird dog. It'll be my son's first loss. It happened to me in high school, and it kind of messed me up a little bit. It happened to my cousin recently. The family bird dog, especially when you're the young kid, is your dog, basically, in my family. And having a pet like that that's really close to you, that you work and train, and you work a bird dog, you build a good connection with and a good communication and whistle commands and stuff like that. Having it die while you're in high school is kind of traumatizing a little bit. So I don't want to get a bird dog whilst my son is probably under 5, because then it should theoretically make it till college and he can handle it a little better. So it's just kind of how I feel about it. I need to get a bird dog though, because our only bird dog we have is fucking retarded. My sister sucks with that dog. I think that dog's got something messed up with it.
Yeah, that's really her old dog that got hit by a car was a nice dog.
That dog was a bird hunting fool.
This one's kind of weird. Like it's mean too. I don't know. That thing's coming at me a couple of times.
Yeah, it's came at me a couple of times. I told my sister if it comes at my son, I will be fucking choking that dog out and slitting his throat with my O knife.
Yeah. Your O axe.
Yeah. Now with the O hatchet. What's the
It is. Yeah, it's the Autosol A1 or AI.
The Autosol AI?
Yeah.
Optical? I don't know.
We're going to call it the O hatchet.
Yeah, O hatchet for reference. I need to get some pictures. I need to make a Discord. God, I'm a bad YouTuber. I really dig the how do I fucking pull up? How do I share a screen, Ohio? Can I look at Google? Well, I don't know if I can find one without a price. Time out. You talk to him. I'm going to Google something.
Talk about what?
I don't know. Just
okay. I thought it was. Or scroll down.
Yeah, you can fuck around. Actually, I kind of need the mouse. Anyway, you know us, totally impromptu, Tactical Muffin Top, just trying to get along here. I was trying to give you guys some eye candy so you can kind of go over this hatchet we're looking at. But I'm also stream illiterate. All right, hang on. Click it. Yeah, there you go. You can join the mobile with audio. Yeah, man. Really?
Yeah,
You
Already
go
went
to
to-
present, and then you click screen share,
Gotcha. Where's present?
and then you click
Oh,
thing
there it
again
is.
on
Okay.
that, and then it shows you your tabs there. You can open up and stuff.
Oh, okay. I got to get a tab with it on. Yeah, lawfully armed. Let me figure out if we're friends on Discord here.
If he's new, you probably got to add him.
I probably need to add him. Fuck me.
But
Quit touching.
oh,
Yeah, there is lawfully armed. I'm just really slow at this. I'm sorry. Is your Discord name also lawfully armed?
ducks are filthy creatures. They do a good job getting in trouble. Neighbors called the cops on me twice for them getting in his yard.
Oh, really?
Your neighbor's a
That's
dick.
funny, actually.
Yeah. You know, I actually dated a girl for a while that had ducks. She doesn't anymore because like a fox or something killed them all. I mean, we had since broken up, but kept in touch, and she was kind of like posted something about that.
Thank you, lawfully
And I'm
armed.
like, you ever get like a live trap? And she's like, oh, no, thought about it. And I'm like, you got a body of water near you? Why? Well, after you catch it in the live trap, you just toss the live trap in. And you don't have to worry about it, about the thing killing your ducks anymore. But yeah, like she'd take videos of it, and then like they'd always like go and bite her.
All right, lawfully armed. You should just be able to click that link. I think you have to have StreamYard open on your Google tab, and you can get in. All right, back to looking for a fucking picture here. Ohio, you got anything, homie?
Oh, geese are easier than a duck, huh? I wouldn't have thought.
Interesting. How about as far as like their water requirements? To like, I know you got to have like some kind of pond. We were looking at doing. Like, how big of a body of water is? Like, I want them to be obviously happy and productive, but also they do need to hit the water and like, do you do like goldfish or anything in the pond, or do you do like duckweed to help keep it clean? And then I know chickens can eat duckweed because I was looking at doing like a small aquaponics system.
Well,
I don't know if the geese/ducks, how that works for them.
I don't know about geese. The girl I was with had a kiddie pool full of water that they just kind of in their pen. Or
Why
whatever.
did you not marry this chick?
Yeah, it's a long story.
Did she have a bigger wiener than you?
No.
Okay. 2 wieners?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
She was taller than me though.
Well, that's
but
not very hard to do.
Hey. Oh, I keep thinking that it's going out on there.
Yeah,
Click on that.
I'm trying to do.
Well, just click on that real fast. Yeah, he's killed 10 raccoons and a fox in the past year.
Yeah, man, for sure. I actually have a fox den across the road from me. He gets all the roadkill squirrels and stuff. I told the neighbor that, and he's like, "Oh, well, I'm not going to let my tiny dog out back when it's dark anymore." I'm like, "Yeah, I would. I'd recommend that." Oh, hey, there you go. Okay, a kiddie pool and change it out every few days. Okay, cool. See, that's what I want to know. Is we were looking at getting like one of those cattle tanks.
Yeah.
Those metal ones.
So I don't think it would need to be that deep though.
No, but I was thinking also like they'd stir up the water with the duckweed. We might be able to get if we dig it in, it'd be warm enough to do like tilapia or something, or even minnows. So we can
I have
get
minnows in my pond.
I'm talking about out at my sister's.
Oh,
you dingus.
Okay.
But yeah, we're trying to do like a little homestead deal out there. She actually lives in the country, so we can do a lot more out there. But I know she has like right next to her, she has this area the farmer doesn't take care of by his grain bin, so you can't really just shoot that way because there's grain bins there. But it gets overgrown with like sunflowers and weeds and crap. And we actually ended up putting cinder blocks all the way around her chicken coop because them and the coons were ripping the chickens out from underneath the fence, and then that was a problem. Cinder blocks seem to have fixed it. Yeah, we were ready for hawks and stuff. We kind of had that figured out. We just put chicken wire over the top. Yeah, Ohio, you know anything about that? You know anybody who's messed with that kind of stuff?
No.
Okay, you're my oracle for politics.
There was apparently an 85-year-old woman in some state that smoked a guy who home invaded her the other day, though.
Oh yeah,
85 and still
bird shot
apparently
right to the
cuffed
face.
her to a chair and
What?
She managed to take herself and the chair that she was cuffed to upstairs, got the revolver from under her pillow, and then shot his ass dead.
Holy shit!
Wow, that's a
You should marry that one.
That's a spry 85-year-old.
Yeah. Shit, man. Fiend dog here.
I mean, my grandpa, I guess, is 85. He
Lawfully armed. I don't know if that worked out
can
for you,
get
dude.
around. Oh, tactical screwdriver looks cool, unuseful.
Oh man, we had to look that up. Yeah, I use my pocket knife all the time for like a flathead, and I probably shouldn't do that. But.
Yeah, I'm in the construction industry myself, so I might look into that for just something for work.
Yeah,
see what
if
it's
you
like.
quit freaking out when I go to Google here to look up these images.
I don't freak out.
No, you freaking out.
Ah, no.
See what I'm talking about?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
for some context, he went to Google really fast.
These are not fucking. Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
I gotta get one without.
They give you that
without the muffins.
Yeah,
just a picture. Okay, here we go. All right, Ohio. All right, present. Right. Share screen. Share screen.
yeah. Click on that.
Yeah.
No. Oh, that's none of that.
Yeah,
that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So this is what Dino sent over. Okay. So what I really dig about this hatchet is the I like the blade shape down there. It kind of has like a wedge, and I was thinking for like a zombie head. You know how like sometimes hatchets and stuff get stuck. We're about to try it on some logs here this week. I think that's going to be like almost like a splitting wedge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'll keep crap off of it. The sheath though was what really intrigued me because I have a clip like that on I got a mag holder that holds 2 mags. Like that's my truck. Like in each vehicle, I have a mag holder that holds 2 17s, right? For my Keltec Sub 2K, which is currently my PCC until I upgrade to an AR9. But I'm a tactipore, so it takes time, boys. Family and bills and all that comes first. So whatever meager supplies I have after that, I generally just jump into food storage. At the end of the day, we got a big prepping group, and kind of like my theory is if I have 10 years worth of food for my family, that could probably feed everybody for a year. So that's kind of my goal. And if we have a couple more people, obviously storing more food than what their family can eat, like it just stretches everybody's stuff farther. Plus, we all garden and hunt and butcher, so that's kind of our deal. But yeah, the sheath is solid. I love it. Definitely, like with any holster or whatever, you Loctite in all the screws and stuff. But I got to figure out how this clip can. Let me see if it shows anything with the clip. I don't want to get in trouble. Anyway. Okay, so this clip can rotate all kinds of different ways. It has like 9 holes in it. They're not going to have a picture of it, but you see it on like that guy's belt. You can rotate that anywhere, and I kind of want to put it on like a bug out pack where I can like reverse draw it so it's immediately ready to kind of hit is kind of my idea. And R had a freaking sweet idea. Go ahead and tell him, R. Since his is orange.
About what?
You can carry it in your work truck. You
Oh. I have a lot of ideas. Yeah, you can narrow it down.
But
no, I thought about taking this to work. I could possibly even use this for something here and there. It's got a pry bar on it and it's safety orange.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice to have like a little work thing. More than just a pocket knife for get home. Have a full blown hatchet in the work truck.
Yeah. One really smart thing is this thing has a hammer on the end, right?
Yeah.
And while sheathed, you can hammer because the hammer's like exposed outside the sheath, which is super smart because you see all those tomahawks that have a hammer, or like I have a camp axe that I keep in my toolbox of my truck. And when you're swinging it, I was thinking to myself, I was hitting some tent pegs in a deer blind, and one of those pop-up ones, right? And I was like, wow, this could totally smoke me in the face. Like I wear shades every day and a hat, so like lower for me, but you can use the hammer with the sheath on, which is actually a really good idea for safety. And props to Olight for thinking of that. I don't have any other freaking like camp hatchets or anything else that you can do that with the sheath on. So it's actually really smart for the market to hit that. God, people are fucking dumb. People have been making axes forever and they haven't done that yet. But that's pretty cool. Definitely need to give the shout out to Dino. When I was looking at this, what really I like too is you can actually take these the scales off. Like if one cracks or whatever, where you want to change out your color, you just hit these 3 bolts on each side. They're Torx, it looks like.
Yeah.
Or they're Allens, probably metric.
Those are Allens.
Yeah, and you can change out your handles. So like if you get one breaks or whatever, like you can stack that. I don't think the blade itself is going to break because it's. Man, what do you think? I don't have a tape measure on me. How thick do you think that is? I mean, it's over 1/4 inch. I can't tell if it's 3/8 yet or not.
Is that over 1/4 inch? That might just be
Oh,
a
yeah.
quarter.
I'll put it up to my penis. Yeah, definitely over 1/4 inch.
I think that might be right at a quarter.
Anyway, yeah, it's got a really nice thick spine, man. I dig that. I also really like the pry bar, so that way in SHTF, like if this is on your bug out bag, like that's your breaching tool, right? You get the finger hole up here. I don't know if you guys can see my zoom mouse or not, but you can feather sticks with it. Freaking nice, man. I can't wait to do some testing on this and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, Olight products. R and I have been running these for years at our dime, and I gotta tell you, man, for everything I've ever bought, I have had 0 issues. And they're in the knife game. I mean, ours freaking O knife is super nice. I need to pick me up one. I just always end up buying lights, and then I stack a ton of lights, and my wife yells at me.
I think they make a few. I got the Drever, Drever.
Yeah, I like how that blade kind of curves with the drop point. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, definitely.
It's got a nice smooth.
I need to put some stuff in my Amazon affiliate store for Olight. I have some lights and stuff that I use, but. Man, I put 5 hours in that thing and haven't made a sale on it yet, which is not the point of it, but the point is to get good budget gear to people. And if like nobody's into like that thing, you know what I mean? Like whatever. I just don't want people to buy crap at the end of the day. I don't want people to waste their fucking money. So
yeah.
But yeah, look at I like it. Also, the hammer's removable, so maybe you can get like a different attachment if you needed like a maybe they have like a pick or something. Huh. Yeah, you can take it off.
We'll crack this open and look at it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it's replaceable, if you crack it somehow.
But I mean, that's a good idea. You know what I mean?
What I do.
I don't know. Sheath's got pretty good retention.
Yeah,
it's got
you gotta pull it. You gotta like pull it down into the side. Yeah, it is
removable.
I mean, you might not even want it on there if you want to cut weight. I guess you could take the hammer off.
Cut weight.
I wouldn't. I mean,
the hammer's going to give it more weight if you fight like a police baton style. You want to keep your arm locked at a 90.
Well, it'll give you more weight even if you're just cutting wood on that downward swing. So I don't know why you would take the hammer off, but
if you needed to cut weight,
I mean, we might look into research. Do a little more research on this.
Maybe they have like an entrenching attachment or something.
They have an extra head, or like a double-headed axe.
Yeah, or like a pick or something, you know. I mean, we'll look into that, but no, this is pretty nice. I like the texture on it. I don't know if you guys can see the handle. It feels really grippy, and so R got the orange one to match his O knife. I got the FDE probably because all of my battle belt and like my mechanics gloves and like my chest rig are all FDE because that just blends in best in my environment around here in Nebraska.
Yeah.
I dig it, man. I really appreciate it, Dino. All right, how do I get out of here without getting in trouble?
Press X.
I know, but all right. How do I get out of screen share? Oh, hey, Lockley Arms back here. What up, dude?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. You're good, man.
Holy
I could
crap!
not see you though while screen sharing. So.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good, man.
Turn the sink off, doing dishes, just listening. Oh.
We're just rambling.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh wow, a lot more comments have gone in.
All right. Anonymous has run birds since 2020. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, Anonymous. I know who my bird guy is to ask. Dude, right? It's not letting me. It's not giving me anything for Duke's chat at all. Ohio, has it been giving you anything for Duke's chat?
No, it hasn't been.
Dude, what the fuck, man? Like I'm telling you guys for real, like YouTube is suppressing people, and like I'm a nobody. I don't even have 500 subs. Like, what the fuck are they dinking with me for? That pisses me off.
Did you guys hear that there was an Antifa member that tried to bomb the Alabama AG's office today?
No.
Yeah, there's another one of these trans motherfuckers.
Oh no! I'm fucking shocked. This is my shock face. You can't see it because I don't have a camera because I'm poor.
I'm sitting next to him. He looks pretty shocked, guys.
I was shocked. Thank you. R can attest to my shockness. What's up, Lawfully Armed? I don't think I've ever seen you in the chat before, man. Thanks for liking and subbing. I appreciate you, homie.
You're welcome. I just got Discord here recently, so been
Cool,
following Matt for a long time, and then Honda for the last couple of years.
Yeah, man. I was following those guys for years, and they finally like inspired me to hop on too. Like, I think Duke and I are kind of the young bucks of the group, which is cool. You know, we have a different mindset. I like Duke because Duke and I are pretty much tracking on the same path. That's why I pretty much try to hop in his chat all the time. We differ on a few things, like the AR9. He wanted the cool looking mags. I'm like, I have hundreds of Glock mags. I'm using a Glock fed AR9, right? Like that just makes sense to me. I'm not hopping into a different mag. That's the point of condensing. But
So along the same lines, my interests are mostly like practical. So if it's not common, I'm not really about it.
yeah, man, for sure.
Not into those crazy rounds. Don't own any 38 supers and
Yeah, no.
something like. I had a guy.
I mean,
I worked with a guy that said he wanted a 38 super. I'm like, why?
I sold one. World War was it II? You remember? You shot that, right?
No, I shot your macro off.
No, I'm talking about her grand.
Oh no, I never shot that.
Oh yeah, he had a World War. I think it was a II 1911 with the 38 Super slide with it, and that brought a lot of beans. I helped sell his gun collection for about 3 years, ever since I was with my wife, who was not my wife then. But I've had gun show booths and stuff. I moved roughly 8K guns, World War I/II collection, and then roughly about 300 personal collection from him. And I'm friends with an FFL and everything, so I just hop on his gun table, and then I work security at the gun show. So it's not really a big deal for me. He's hooked me up on a couple of really good deals on guns. I can't even be mad. It's family. I work for free for family on everything. So, and a lifetime experience before that, my dad. Okay, cool. Yeah, my grandpa was always telling me, like, they used to do, like, back in his day, like, they processed, like, 600 chickens, and they had, like, basically a revolving, like, clothesline, and his job was to slit all the chicken throats, and then somebody would get all the blood and stuff, and they'd, like, sew it back into their garden. Somebody was plucking, somebody was, using the guts, going through the guts. They used like the heart and I think the liver. They checked all that stuff, and then it got cut up, and it was in the pet food for like the dogs and the cats, stuff like that. We need to get back to that, guys. That's the only way you're gonna beat it. Like, I did that video with the canning stuff, and I'm like, you want to be ungovernable? This is how you grow your food and be able to store it, because that's how they control you, is with the food, right? Why do you think all these really rich people? I was listening to somebody else's chat. I don't remember who it was at work. I listen to all kinds of people's chat. Ohio, yours pops up a lot, and it kills a couple hours, and it's better than just listening to the radio. So I appreciate you when you do your times, because it works out well for my schedule. And I try to slap in the comments when I can, but I'm not allowed on my phone at work, so I got to be super sneaky. But so I appreciate Ohio. Definitely check out Ohio, guys. Ohio was one of the first guys who let me in on a chat, and he's like my oracle for Batman. For politics. Like, Ohio is all over politics, and I appreciate it because I don't have the time to keep up with it, quite frankly. I mean, there's so much shit that happens in there. Got to get some of that beer. No, man. I forgot where the fuck I was going with that. What was I talking about?
I don't know. You were just going down the comments.
Oh, that's good. I'm retarded. That's great. Anyway, yeah, the birds thing. I think that's the way to be self-reliable, guys. Is you micro homestead what you can. Even if it's rabbits, even if it's guinea pig. Guinea pig's a big thing, too. Yeah, he's here.
No, not that one. Obviously, we know Lawfully Arms here.
Right. Geese are easy. Okay, yeah, I knew like the duck's poop was like a big problem.
And geese poop everywhere, too, but yeah.
Cool. Unfortunately, sometimes geese are dicks to me, and I have to kick them out of my way.
Yeah, the geese at the park's free. You can just take them.
You just roll up and grab geese at the park.
Yeah, there's a local park like off into the next town over that I went by, and there's just a ton of geese, and they're not just Canadians. They're like really like
I know.
like geese like that, like he's got in his profile there.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to get near him because I don't trust him, but there's a jogger that was going all the way around that lake, and he'd like step over them and stuff, and they
He's
just kind of
jumping
look
'em.
at him.
That's
And I'm
funny.
like, ugh, he's braver than me. I don't know about getting close to these semi-wild geese.
Yeah, Fiend Dog. For sure, that's what it is. But around this chat, homie, we do muffins for our bean counter because they got to be different.
Start it.
Ohio, do you like my muffin little charms? That's kind of my calling card for what I send out.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a little bracelet for him now.
Yeah. Well, I just threw them on like my
guys
pepper
all-
sprays.
You guys
and
all get friendship bracelets.
Are they blueberry or chocolate chip?
Oh man, whatever you want it to be. They just got
Depends what color
icing.
you got.
Like the bottoms are colored like like what you bake them in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just got them. I thought they were cool. I was looking for like a decal thing, but like obviously if my channel gets big enough, that'd be something I look into. But I couldn't find anything I wanted. I just wanted like a little one that I could put on like a pepper spray or like a pocket knife for everybody to have like a little decal. I thought that would be kind of cool, But I am huge into. Okay, so I used to work armed and unarmed security, depending on the contract, before I got back into what I'm doing now, and I pretty much carry almost my whole duty belt every day in my EDC. And if you guys checked out my EDC, my left pocket, I run pepper spray, my wallet, and then my O-light flashlight that I've carried 6 months after release. That thing's got to be creeping up on like 10, 12 years old. I love that fucking light. I'm going to be so sad when it dies. Even though with that strike bezel, it tears up my pockets. But I've used that strike bezel a couple times at work, and that thing is what you might call a persuader. You put it on a pressure point, you push in a little bit and turn, you're going to listen to whoever has that in your fucking pressure point, dude.
You have a Swiss Army knife?
A Swiss Army knife? Yeah, dude.
Yes.
They're fucking expensive now.
They
I
have
got one in my
crept up.
bug out bag.
So, like, that's the only knife that I've ever been able to, like, carry on me consistently and not break the clip or whatever.
Shit.
And they're so ubiquitous, nobody, like, would steal it. And I use it every day at work. I'm not going to, like, out myself,
dude.
but I work for an FFL.
I got you.
And you're using that all the time. Open packages, tighten belt clips for people, show them how to put their holsters together, all that. But you can flip the Phillips screwdriver out and then hold the rest of the knife, like, in your hand, like make a fist around it. And you can, like,
punch.
Convince somebody with that, too.
Yeah. It's better than a push dagger, too, because you actually got some meat in your hand.
Yeah.
I do not. Push daggers are pieces of shit, guys. Don't ever bet your life to one. The closest thing I would go is the what is that? That KDI. Who makes that fucking knife?
I don't know.
It's like a reverse grip. Huh?
Gotcha. The TDI. Yeah.
Yeah, the
K-bar TDI.
Yeah.
K-bar.
Yeah, K-bar. Yeah. That was on a lot of duty belts for cops back in the day. That's a good knife, man. I dig that knife. There's another
I've got
knife.
one I gave it to my old lady. She carries it when she jogs.
Yeah, dude, it's a good knife, especially for gals. I really do like the karambit. I got it in my store. Let me look up a picture. Everybody keeps asking this. Hang on. Yeah, you guys can talk amongst yourselves while I figure out how to internet.
Figure out how to internet.
Yeah. Go ahead, R. Take it away.
We didn't give me a setup here.
Setup. Talk about whatever you want. Talk about your fishing trip coming up and what you're going to do with that shit.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm going on a fishing trip 4 days. Is old Muffin Top's watching the house for me while I'm gone.
You're welcome, homie.
Yeah. But yeah, just it's coming up here next week, end of the week. So yeah, I got to figure out what all I'm going to take aside from the essential fishing stuff. I wasn't going to take a long gun with me because we're all going to be in one vehicle. Not really a whole lot of room for one.
Fuck, I want to get that.
But yeah, I was definitely going to take a carry gun for when I'm actually out fishing. We're going to be fishing off the dam, land fishing, so going to want something to carry there. And I didn't know what I was going to bring. I was going to bring something else. Maybe the Kel-Tec.
Definitely Kel-Tec.
Yeah, Kel-Tec if I'm not bringing a long gun.
Yeah, that's the way.
Sub 2K.
Yeah, Kel-Tec sub 2K.
Yeah, dude,
mine's
I gotta get a Gen 3,
mine's a 9mm. You guys ever shoot one, own one, or
Sold a bunch, never shot one.
sold a bunch?
Dang. You like working at a gun store or something?
We don't have an indoor range attached to the business, so
Oh, gotcha.
I don't really get to try it unless I leave with it. Usually I don't leave with it unless I pay for it.
Okay. Have you had any I guess bad reviews. I kind of want to get this fucking knife and try it out.
Most people seem to like this open case.
Yeah.
And sometimes they come back, disappointed it's not as accurate as they expected or whatever.
Well, I mean, it's a PCC with a peep sight. I mean, fuck.
I mean, they're decently accurate for just being a small little pistol carbine. I thought.
Yeah.
I think last time we were at a range, there was a guy came in. I shot mine through, and they have a line of the knockdown gongs. I guess is that what you want to call them?
Yeah, those 6 gongs that are at like 10 yards for like self-defense shooting.
I shot them all down easy enough, and then some other guy came over there.
Well,
he shot him
like
all down. Was acting like he was a big man. I'm like, all right, guy, it's not that hard. Hard with that.
All right. Hopefully,
like most guns, they're just going to be as accurate as the person behind it.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the knife I carry Scout in the front. My muffin top hides it all. I carry it left so I can draw with both hands. And if it's left, it'll drop off my pinky, and so I can get 2-hand grip on my pistol. And if it's right-handed, it's a get-off-me knife. I think with how people are attacking people these days, and this sheet, I took that clip off, and I just run paracord through it, and it goes through my belt perfect. The clip's not too bad. I actually saved that in case I need it for a different knife or whatever. But I wanted a horizontal carry. I picked this up at a gun show, and the guy would not get off. He wouldn't knock $5 off to match what it was online. I'm like, dude, like I'm gonna buy this right now. I'll buy it from you this second if you go down $5. And it was still gonna be like $3 more than online. I'm like, dude, like I want to help, support local and everything, but you're being a dick. But no, I love this. The stonewash finish. It's never rusted, even with my sweaty tactical muffin top over it. I wish that the grip was just a little bit grippier, and I might do like Flex Seal or something on it, but I don't want to get like too thick or too grippy because of where it's at. If it bugs my my fat, whatever. But this knife is fucking awesome. I love this knife. I like the Karambits. I don't like the Karambits with the blade curved inward, but any boxing / Krav Maga and a little bit of jiu-jitsu.
You can put something like this on it.
Yeah, that Talon tape.
Yeah, I got that Talon tape on my G43.
Yeah, I thought about getting some skateboard tape and putting it on there.
That's a little abrasive though.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot more abrasive.
I know. I had that on one.
Like this will, like if this kind of rubs on the wrong way, it'll catch a hair. Like even this sticky tape will just kind of run away.
You're gay.
I had a gun that was pretty abrasive.
Well, you don't wear an undershirt, you idiot. Wear a fucking wife beater under there. No. Public service announcement. If y'all are CCW and a gun, wear an undershirt. Grow up, be a big boy, put an undershirt on. Okay, there you go. That's my tactical muffin top service announcement for the evening.
Side note about this knife that you got here. I actually saw a guy carry, and I think it might have been this exact knife, but he was wearing it as a necklace.
Yeah. This is.
He's just walking around, just openly out in his necklace. It was like, I think
Is that the crazy pet store guy?
No, that wasn't that guy. That guy.
Well, you need to get a picture of that guy. He's totally going on the chat cover next time you see that guy.
Yeah. You don't want him on the chat. He has a pretty bad stutter, but
no, he's just going to be a back.
I talked to him. I'll get him from the back.
I bet you will.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Did that have the fucking prices up the whole time? Oh, I'm super nuked.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I guess everyone knows about the crazy guy at the pet store. Is that I walked into a Petco. I also have just a side hobby of I keep fish.
Oh,
but
okay.
I have a couple fish tanks and a 1,000-gallon pond, so they kind of overlap a little bit with the preps with the water storage. But anyway, I walk in there in this Petco. This guy's got a plate carrier on, like a smallish like chest rig, just a little what do you call that? Just the this kind of plate carrier where it just covers your chest and your vitals.
Oh, just like the AR-500, like the Tuxedo, like just enough for your
the Freeman is what the one. The Tuxedo is full size.
What do they call it? The thoracic triangle or whatever.
Yeah, thoracic triangle. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, he had that on. He had open carry. He was open carrying a Glock, and then he had a fixed blade knife on the other sheath, and then he had a ball python around his neck, and then he had a monitor lizard on his arm, and they were all struggling, kind of like crawling all over him. And I'm like, well, that's not going to be you're not going to be very responsive to that gun.
What you were thinking was Geez, man, save some pussy for the rest of us.
I was. I didn't say it though because I knew the answer would be no. But
He's taking it off. Yeah, we got to get a picture of
Didn't
that
even
guy.
bother.
Yeah, old man butt wrinkles, dude. Harbor Freight has some good stuff. They're not Pelican cases. I want to do some videos with those. I got a lot of ideas for those, but even those at Harbor Freight, I mean, a decent size one's like 40 muffins, and I'm like, God, I'm such a cheap bastard. A Baton 3 that, oh, come on, no way. That sucks, man. Dude, get a hold of Olight. Like, they, no bullshit, will replace like pretty much everything for free, dude. You'll probably even get the newer model, the one that has like the Baton 3. That one might have had that carry case that recharges.
Might give you a freebie. But they did. Didn't they give you the freebie that you gave to me? That keychain.
No, the Baton 3 is like the size of that brown one I have upstairs.
My Baton 3 died. Other than that, all my other lights are still going.
Yeah. What up, surviving SoCal? Yeah, man, you're in the waters we all swim and frequent. Thanks for coming over here, man. I appreciate you. Definitely need to make sure we're not. Hey, Leadlace, let me know if we're gonna. I don't want to step on Matt's toes. I know he usually does a later one, but
he's not doing a chat tonight because his vehicle's all busted.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, tactical muffin takeover, baby. No, that's cool. That sucks. I like trying to hop on Matt's chat. It just never really works out for me. Man, I should really turn that off. God, I'm done. The Amazon link doesn't allow to click on it. Yeah, I don't know. It won't let me like make it blue. I just have to like copy paste it, dude. I don't know if that'll work for you or not. Let me try and put it in the chat here. I can't get it to work. I've talked to Amazon about it. I don't know what their problem is.
So that might be why.
But yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, nice background. Oh, we can't be friends. Those are AKs.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
No, it's all good.
Some fake light mags.
I got you. It's all good, homie. No, hey, there's guns for everybody, right? Yeah, there, Fiend Dog. Try that link. I just have to copy paste it and drop it into freaking Amazon. I can't get it to work. I've talked to them about it. They're retarded. I don't know what their deal is. Hold on real quick here, guys. Talk amongst yourself for a second. I like how nobody talked amongst themselves. That's super cool.
Well, I was involved in the real life conversation.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
You're privy to it. Anyway, let me know if that helps, Fiend Dog. I don't know, man. I suck at this stuff. I'm a noob. Dwayne Christensen. Depreciating.
Duke was talking about his thoughts on shotguns, like boomer guns being the next market to fall out.
Yeah. What do you think on that?
I agree, because we've had lots of boomers, like older boomers or like elder silent generation that have either died and their widows are looking to sell stuff off.
Yep. Or the grandkids or whatever.
Yeah, or even like these old guys that have reconciled that they're not going to ever go shoot again, coming in and trading stuff in.
Yep.
So like we probably have as many customers bringing stuff in to trade or sell as we have people coming to buy new guns.
Yep. Yeah, we don't trade shotguns either. I have my couple of shotguns and that's it. Like all mine are multi-purpose. I hunt with everything on them. I change a couple things out, like a choke, or like for snow geese here, you can have unlimited rounds. So I have like a tube extension that gives me 11. So I just sky blast at that point, which is a lot of fun, but I don't plan on getting another one. I might take that back. I might get one of those PSA shotguns just to check it out. They're making a fully modulating. You can change it up. It runs Glock sights, so you could run like an Ameriglow on the front. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think I'm good on shotguns for a while. I have quite a few. I still have my first gun I ever got was my single shot 410. I don't shoot it anymore on account of the ammo is hard to find and super expensive. But
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I got a pump action and a semi-auto in the 12 gauge.
Yep, that's what I got. And then
People are still after home defense guns.
Oh yeah. See, I don't have like an actual like home defense style shotgun, but I mean, obviously,
Throw-
shotgun's a shotgun.
I mean, worst case scenario, you can get it cheap enough. Grab a youth barrel, or grab another barrel and cut it down to length that you're not going to get in trouble at, and that's short enough.
yeah.
I mean, really, at the end of the day, once they hear one shot out of that puppy, do you think they're sticking around? They're going to run out with their shit coming out their britches.
And then you have tinnitus because you just fired a shotgun indoors.
Yeah, see, that's the point of getting the suppressed 9mm AR. Like that's the game plan.
We've got a test fire, like a bullet trap target. It's like a big AR 600 box with like the rubber shoot house matting on it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like we can test fire stuff if somebody says like it's jamming or whatever.
Gotcha.
And a customer was in one day, he'd bought a SIG P320 X10, and we were just conversating or whatever. He's like, "You shoot it if you want." Really? He's like, "Yeah." So I ran back there and just shot like 2 rounds through it. Had ear pro on, but not eye pro.
Oh,
Dude, 10 mil indoors will curl your eyelashes.
Oh,
Huh.
interesting.
Like just the overpressure in the room.
Oh, Ohio's out.
Yeah. I think he lost connection last time, so he might
Oh,
have again.
He just hates me. He's like, "You're not talking about political stuff, just gun stuff. Heck with those guys."
Yeah.
Um,
You got to get to everybody.
yeah, I mean,
You see my Leatherman multi-tool?
yeah.
Yeah.
Leatherman's rock, dude. When I'm doing work on stuff, I have one on me too.
I just keep one in the work truck.
Yeah, I got one in my bug out bags too, but it's a handy thing. I got one in the door of each one of our vehicles just because it's a handy thing to have. I carry a magazine loader. Yeah, a magazine.
Got a mutt that was a gift.
It and probably carry it and a magazine holder on my belt, probably.
Oh, gotcha.
Or
gotcha.
in a magazine holder, maybe.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen people make those ones that are just for Leathermans. Those are actually kind of freaking
Yeah,
sweet.
if I carried a Leatherman day to day, I'd definitely keep it in a pouch or whatever. They take up a lot of pocket.
I
real
got
estate.
one. I got that in my Amazon store actually because I worked with a guy who had one and I was messing around with it on a rooftop one day.
Have you seen the guy that cannibalizes Spyderco knives and like Swiss Army knives and like hybridizes them?
Oh
No.
haven't
I'm
seen
trying
it.
to remember his YouTube
That's
channel
dope.
name.
Yeah,
He'll also like
Jesus, Dwayne. Yeah, those zero tolerance knives. No wonder you love it. Those things are expensive as hell. I'm too poor for that.
Kept it for years.
I got a Kershaw that was 68 beans, muffins, and I got it on Black Friday for 8 muffins. So I bought 10 of them. I've given them all away. A couple sheriff's buddies, a couple of family members that didn't have a reliable Knieve. I don't think I gave you one. I think I've given you other shit.
Yeah, you gave me the light.
Yeah. Slide bite. What's up? I hate getting slide bit. That sucks, dude. My Makarov always slid bit me. That's why I got rid of it. Hey, this is a new face name. Thanks for liking, subbing, hopping in the chat, man. Appreciate you. I have a Discord. No, I need to make one. The problem is, guys, is like, okay, so like I might swim in bigger channels and stuff, and they got all this stuff going, and they're like in the thousands. I'm not even at 500, so I'm like still testing waters to see if this is like worth my time and making all this stuff. But I think I got enough loyal people that come in and check me out and talk to me and stuff, and even people hit me up on other chats just to give the old what's up, and I appreciate that. So I think I'm gonna rock kind of in Duke's footsteps because he's a smart dude and he's kind of getting in on it. I'm probably gonna do a Rumble so I can simul stream because Honda was saying how you can stream to both. I don't do anything on Twitter, guys. I just have it because I think it's I support the free speech thing. I don't do anything with it. It's just on my phone. Maybe I'll get in there some point.
It's X now.
Yeah, whatever. I got too much crap to do, let alone all my hobbies and stuff. Like it's about to be gardening season. If it's not gardening season, it's canning season. If it's not canning season, it's hunting season. If it's not hunting season, it's butchering season from hunting season. So like I'm pretty tied up, man. Like and I got a young kid, and then I got R over here being all homosexual and whatnot.
None of that.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, I just don't have a lot of free time, and I like to play games when I can, and I'm always behind everybody because they're like, "Oh, you can't play every night." I'm like, "No, I have to be a fucking adult, dude. I'm sorry, you got nothing going on. Other people got stuff going on, and I'm one of those other people. You know what I mean?" And I do a lot of side gig work to pay off stuff and to be able to like afford my suppressor as my first can. I haven't even got to shoot it yet. I'm super excited. I haven't even put it on anything. All I've done is held it in my hand. Like, you know how crappy that is? This is me. This is my Amazon affiliate store, guys. If you want to get some gear, I know they said they just copy paste. I was gonna say, just copy paste it. I can't get the link to work. I don't know what the problem is, guys. I'm sorry. Like,
might ask your tech support.
No, Amazon tech support's retarded.
No, not Amazon. You're a tech support.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea actually. Fiend Dog link. I know, dude. It's not a link. It's just words. I suck. I'm sorry. EDC knife is a knockoff buck. Okay, nice. Best $7. Yeah, dude. Sometimes those old knives aren't bad.
Yeah.
Especially back then. I will say, since you were talking about the lawfully armed, the Swiss Army knife, dude. Swiss makes some good steel. So you get like a. There's a whole bunch of punctuation missing. Oh, okay. Well. I am Coldfoot is my tech guy, so he will have to look at my stuff later. Go carry on, or
what?
I don't know. Talk about something.
$7 I've spent. All right, so
on the Foreign Force coming back fast right now. It's been our understanding that at the first of the year, ATF outsourced that to a third-party contractor.
Oh.
And that's why they're coming back faster. That's why you've got guys that submitted one, whether it was paper or e-file last year, that has still not come back. But all of them that we've e-filed since the first of this year have come back. We had one today that came back in like a day and a half.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
but that has caused a backlog on the availability to get silencers because everybody has sold out.
Yeah, that's what the guy was.
Here.
The guy was saying to me. I mean, after I went in after, like maybe a day or two after, Muffin Top went in and got his.
3 days.
It was 3 days after. All right, he was telling me, he's like, yeah, it's just what isn't sold out, and he's like, they had some stuff actually in store, and they had one in stock that was what I wanted, and in a suppressor. It was a bit more than I originally was going to spend on it, but
I got the last cheap one.
Yeah, that's what they had. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm getting a fancy one here.
Yeah. Here's
probably what are you getting?
Yeah, mine comes apart. It's all sorts of mine. Yeah, mine is Griffin Optimus, Griffin Armament Optimus.
Griffin's good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a poor, so I got a.
Well, I was thinking about it. I looked it up online, and they were all sold out online of that. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll get it then.
I got the Silencer Co. Hybrid 46.
Yeah.
He didn't say that was good stuff, so I got plebe shit. That's good.
No, I heard you say it earlier.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
You gonna put it on a lever gun?
No. The only lever gun I'm interested in is a 357, just because I got a shit ton of 38. And you might as well prepping have 2 calibers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be sure that whichever 357 lever you get will eat your 38s, because sometimes the lifter, if it's quite a bit shorter 38, like the overall length, it's not the 158 grain. Sometimes they don't like to feed right.
Really? All right. Good to know. When I get
even
to that
though
point, they're kind of pricey.
Yeah, they are. The Rossi's the guns Rossi's been putting out the past year, so the fit and finish is much nicer than they used to be, and the quality control seems to be better. Like, we've had really good luck with them.
I was gonna say, I used to see those things in Walmart, and I thought, these are the cheap ones. Of course, Walmart sells the Henry big boys. Yeah. Well, they did.
Yeah, I think if I'd get one, I'd probably get a Henry. But then at the same time, I seen who was that? I seen a tactical one that had a threaded barrel, and now I'm thinking, now that I have the option, maybe that would be better to do. But I don't know. I want a Henry. I don't want to pay Henry price.
Yeah, I was gonna pull the trigger on a Henry like pre 2020.
Yeah, and
I didn't get around to it, and it just spiked after that. I'm like, damn, I should have done that. Because that gun store was closed down too. Oh, you are? Oh, well, maybe we'll.
Yeah, man. I think lever guns and stuff, like lever guns and shotguns, I'm gonna get a bunch when people eventually pass on. I'm not really interested in getting anything different.
So, what do you think that's going to fall out? What do you think is going to go up, if any, in the gun market?
Right now, I think with the economy the way it is, like everybody feeling the inflation, I don't know. I mean, unless the news drives everybody after ARs and stuff again before they ban them, like we go through every election cycle.
Yep.
I really don't know. But you see all this market breakout from different brands. All the established mid-tier AR manufacturers making their Nauta Glocks, and you've got companies like Smith and Wesson that are established in handguns and service rifles now trying to do lever actions and pump shotguns, and everybody's trying to buy up other sectors of the market to try and stay soluble.
Yeah, it's usually an indicator. I think honestly, if it was me looking at the future, I think 308 is going to hit it. I think they're going to. The only way they can take the AR out of people's hands is to get rid of the ammo. I think they're going to force you to switch calibers, and I think if I'm going to do it, I'm going to get ahead of the curve on it. I'm going to get an AR-10, probably switch that to a hunting gun.
See, we've not even seen 308 ammo come back at a reasonable price.
Oh, really? So we got it everywhere over here.
I mean, we've got it, but I don't see M80 ball at a fair, like we just finally got some more in, and it's still right at $1 a round.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cheap around here. I mean, it's almost comparable to 5.56. So I don't know. Maybe I should pick some up if that's the case. Maybe. I don't know. We got an AR-10 that I built my sister, and she's handicapped, and that's kind of the family AR-10. If anybody wants to go elk hunting or something, that's kind of the deal. Is they get to use that. So
for sure.
No, I don't know. Slide Bite 75. Love the Taurus 856 for pocket carry. Let me look that up here. Go ahead. You got
Taurus's J-frame. Taurus's J-frame size 6-shot 38 special.
Yeah, I want to get a couple revolvers. I want the 627 tracker just because it has 7 shots. Probably 6-inch with a red dot on.
I have the 17 HMR Taurus tracker 7-shot.
Yeah,
revolver that you've shot before.
Yeah, that thing's pretty fun actually.
It's a fun little gun. I might take it hunting, try and see if I can just one day, something rabbit, squirrel, something like that.
Well, if they do change, they're talking about passing a law here in Nebraska where you can actually shoot turkeys with rimfire, and spring turkeys around here, unless you got private ground, you're never touching them. Like they're so freaking smart, man. Well,
then I'll have to trade it back in for a rifle.
Yeah. I'm definitely picking up a 17 HMR if that's the case, because that's a bad round, dude. I love that thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while you're in here lawfully, I don't know if I've ever caught you on another chat, and maybe I'm just retarded, which is always a possibility. But what's your EDC, man?
So like 90% of the time, Gen 3 Glock 19. That was the first handgun I bought the day I turned 21.
Yeah, solid choice, man.
Owned and tried other things, but that's the gold standard.
Yep.
And how old are you now, if you don't mind saying? Or
early 30s.
Early 30s. All right.
Good enough. Same.
Yeah, that's where we're at. We're in our early 30s as well.
Dwayne Christian.
Today it was a Taurus GX4.
GX4?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I had a couple GC3s and one G2C. Pretty good. Taurus cranks out. It's making some decent stuff. I think if you can't get a Glock or a dagger, you get a Taurus. Like that's where it's at. I think that a lot. Oh, there's a Ohio Patriot back here. Sorry, Ohio. I didn't see you there. I'm retarded.
No, I just came in a second ago.
Oh, gotcha. I'm really good then. Ohio here. He's all up on Taurus. He loves that stuff. We were just
it's pretty good.
It is pretty good stuff, man. I love it. It was good enough that I gave it to my sister for her first handgun when she got her first house, and I gave it to Grandpa because he doesn't like to carry his Beretta 92 clone from Taurus, which he's had that was his first handgun since he got out of the military. So it's because he was running there. I don't know if they had the M9 back then, but equivalent to that, whatever the hell they were running.
Have you guys seen that full auto PCC that they're doing for the Indian military now?
No, I heard you talk about it on a chat. I haven't seen anything on it yet. You
I'm
got
gonna
like
try
a
to-
picture or something?
Let me see if I can go find
Or
one.
here, I'll look it up. What's it called? I have internet. I want to try this
Is
knife.
it just a modern tube gun?
Smith and Wesson.
No, they did a
Can you guys still see my stuff? My screen?
No. Yeah, I'll drop you the link in the back chat here.
All right, don't look at the prices. I want
doesn't
to
have
try this
prices
knife
on it
out.
all.
I love
It's
this
a-
Tonto.
It's a thing called GD Taurus. It's two manufacturing companies are coming together. Is what it is in
All right,
India.
I'll click it out. I want to try this knife out, guys. I love that Tonto blade. Honestly, Smith, you don't have to spend a lot of money on a knife. If you're gonna go to a knife fight, you fucked up. You pull your gun at that point. But good get off me gear. I want to try this knife out. I like this. This is under 45 beans. I'm gonna add this to my store, and one of these days I'll pick it up. Great. All these things with prices. That's good. Back chat, huh? Private chat. Oh, back at 10. Oh, hey, nice.
I thought I was a knife guy, and then I turned old enough to buy handguns, and I quit being that guy that carried. I quit being that guy that carried 3 knives everywhere.
Taurus is making an AR. Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, so this is not them. It's two companies coming together. It's an Indian company that made ARs and stuff like that, and it's the Brazilian version of Taurus that
That's
are
cool.
doing dual manufacturing because
Carbine.
Taurus wants to do
JD.
military markets in the Asian countries. Is what it is right now. So this is all
Nice.
stuff that's going to be overseas specifically for Indian military and security forces. It's not civilian usage, unfortunately,
All right, hang
because
on, let me
that AR-9 is a full auto gun.
Where's it at? All right, can you see it? Is it on my screen right now?
No, it's your knife still.
Knives.
God damn it.
There should be another one that just says GD Taurus on it for the link.
Yeah. Present. Share screen. That's been up there the whole time. Can you guys see that one?
No.
What the fuck?
It's just StreamYard right now.
Quit it. This. Share. There we go. Dude, I want to try this out.
Yeah, so I'm talking about the T9 right there.
Yeah, I like that, dude.
It's a 5.5
You'll
inch
know
barrel.
Taurus
on it.
owns Diamondback.
This is kind of interesting. This is interesting right here. This is.
That was an Indian company that made that specifically. Is what it was. That was their.
I kind of
Like,
dig that. They're making
bread
their
and
own
butter, I
mags
guess.
too.
It looks like it.
That's pretty interesting, dude. I kind of dig that. Look at Taurus trying to step into the big boy game. Good for them.
Yeah, and this is all civilian / military. They're not civilian. This is
Right.
security forces / military that would be having this kind of stuff. So essentially, these T9s would be for your checkpoint dudes and stuff like that at various places.
Interesting. I dig that, dude. Good for them. I mean, if you were overseas or whatever, and you had like those Jerichos or something, I'd rather have this in a heartbeat.
They also have civilian ones on there too. You can click on the civilian ones. It's like a regular revolver and then a.
I wonder what the Muffins is on
semi-auto.
this for civilian.
Couples.
Well,
T9.
they would have to make an actual just safe and then fire version because that has safe, fire, and select. So
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, that's why it's not civilian use.
Oh, look at them for trying. Good for them.
You know Taurus USA owns Diamondback Firearms.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan on Diamondback.
I was not aware of that one.
Fiendo.
I knew
They
that
also
Taurus
own
was a company.
Heritage.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know they own Heritage and Rossi.
Yeah, Fiendo, you were saying this. You're really into these Star pistols. I've never messed with one. Maybe I'll have to see if I can find somebody who has one and try it out.
Talking about Old Star?
That's what I thought. It's SAR. I thought they were the Stars.
Star, got you. Yeah, the Turkish guns.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's try this. Copy this link. Where are you sending that to me?
Generally opposed to Turkish firearms.
Really?
Less because of their quality, more because of geopolitics. The way Turkey
I can get that.
plays both sides of the fence.
I can understand
But the
that.
T-Stots 1911s have been bangers.
I have one.
Yeah, he does it. It shoots pretty nice, actually. I was pretty impressed with it.
I've had it for a little while, but yeah, it's a fun little thing to shoot around in.
Which variant do you have?
I got the 45 ACP.
Like just the GI or the
Yeah, the
duty?
GI. Oh yeah, just the GI one. The only thing is that's been done to it is it's that those plastic grips that they came with. It's got just like a rosewood on it now.
Yeah, slide
Cool.
bike go with the Hellcat Pro Gen 5 19. Nice. EDC is the GX4XL Taurus. There you go, Ohio. There's your homie. Tactical Muffin Top. Dwayne Christensen. Well, I guess we'll wait for that video.
They actually made a new GX4 carry now. It's at my local. It's not bad looking, but
They feel good.
yeah, I'm not like that. The thing about it is like
Why didn't
I prefer like the G2C, G3C line because they have a mag compatibility, whereas the GX4 line does not have that, unfortunately.
delete that?
No, but they are really good mags. They're made by Metgar, and they've got that like the words fail me, anti-friction coating on them. You know, kind of like the higher end Beretta mags that they make. The only issue I have had with mine, letting someone else shoot it, they were able to get the first round to like not feed entirely. And I could never induce the same malfunction after you get the first round, either in the chamber or spit it out, you know, tap rack. From there, the other 10 rounds in the mag would feed flawless.
Yeah, these 17 round G3 mags I have right now in my hand are also Metgar, made in Italy.
Yeah.
So.
But they're kind of a blued finish, like a high polished blue.
Yeah.
These GX4 mags have like kind of a, they look like a matte black, like enamel paint feel to them. It's that anti-friction coating.
I'm kind of hoping whenever Taurus announces their G5 line that that's like a PCC or something, because that'd be sweet.
That'd be cool.
While actually, I've got the platform,
I was actually trying to get out on Matt about it with the whole thing, because I was like, you guys just need to team up with High Point and make a better carbine.
Benelli
so Glock is being sneaky.
Oh yeah,
they have started cheapening the finish on their slimline guns, the 43X, 48s. You've got to pay attention because, like, even when we're ordering them, they're the same price, but it's a different SKU. Some of them are still the regular gas nitride finish or whatever, like you're used to on the Gen 5 guns. But new ones are coming out now that have a ceramic, like a Cerakote type. They're not calling it Cerakote trademark finish. And until somebody tells you, you wouldn't have paid attention enough to notice. But it's different.
Interesting.
I found out that it's just enough difference in overall thickness, you know, what it adds in dimension, that it actually changes holster fit for some Safariland holsters. I found out from a Safariland rep about that.
Really? Interesting.
And that made me go back to our distributors and investigate. And sure enough, it's a different SKU, because before I would have just assumed, you know, Glock simultaneously produces Austrian guns and American guns, and there's no difference in price. It's just what country of origin is stamped on the slide and frame.
Interesting. Well, I'm poor. I run Gen 440s and then just run 9 conversions. So I'm all in Gen 4s. Thank you.
Yeah, when I got my G3C recently, I was thinking it was going to be a 3-mag one, and it turned out it was a different SKU for only 2 mags. So
yeah, I
was slightly disappointed, but I was like, well, price is not bad, so it's whatever.
Right. Stoker Pistols, we have a buddy that has one of those, and he has had 0 issues with it. So that's actually not too bad if you guys want to get in on that. I think the only issue he had was holsters, right? So he has to get a custom.
The STR9s are great. Holsters and then getting spare mags is the issue right now.
Oh, spare mags. Yeah. See, that's a problem for me. I definitely need mags.
They've got a $50 manufacturer rebate on the STR9s right now. Excuse me, 50 muffins.
Yeah, them muffins, bro. I got nothing bad to say about Canic. I shot one. I like the trigger compared to stock Glock, but I don't have any stock Glock triggers anymore. So that's just, it's like DeWalt Milwaukee, right? What drill do you have? Whatever the fuck your company provides. If you're buying your own, you buy whatever you have the most batteries for. I'm a DeWalt guy. If you're a company, you're running Milwaukee because you don't have to buy all the shit outright, right? You have to. They do a company pay plan. So everybody's like, "Oh, Milwaukee's the best. Milwaukee's the best." It's because it's cheaper for your company to buy it all at once, and they can buy all your shit for every guy at once. DeWalt, you got to buy all the shit up front. Okay, just saying. I'm a DeWalt fanboy. That's just me. This is my link and it works. Thank Coldfoot because he really fixed it for me because he's a homie. Rick from 406. Oh shit, Rick, I have your package contents over here, and that's currently not in the block.
Well, that's okay. Hopefully, my service is good enough.
Well, do you have knee pads on?
If you knew where I was standing right now, I don't know if I'd want knee pads.
All right. Well, do your best at standing, I suppose.
I'm in a dive hotel somewhere in Louisville, Kentucky right now.
Oh,
That's
nice.
exactly where you need knee pads, Rick.
So, well, I'm surprised it's not by the hour here.
Oh no!
I'm 2,100 miles from home.
Oh, doing?
Some people that I worked with, some friends that I've known for a while, moved to Louisville, so I drove their
Oh yeah.
I drove their Penske truck out here for them, and then I fly back in a couple.
Oh
days.
well, then you don't know. Your stuff's totally in your PO box, homie. Don't worry about it.
You better. How have you guys been?
What's that?
How have you guys been?
Doing pretty good, man. Kid's been sick. The whole family went through being sick last week, so it kind of put a hold on all my boxes and stuff. Dino Spallone, freaking dropping some cool stuff in our PO box. We're going to get some videos on these O hatchets, these O light hatchets.
It's not what they're called, but
Whatever.
it's what we're calling them for now.
Yeah, they're O hatchets because we're too stupid to read the English.
It's
Hashtag Nebraska education, baby.
It's not even English. They're made in China. But
Yeah, it's like the orticle.
Autosol A1 AI.
It's the fucking O hatchet.
I'm
is what
assuming
we're
it's
saying.
A1.
Rick ran away after we couldn't English. That
Straight from
sucks.
Dongguan City in Guangdong, China.
I like that it has dong in there a couple times.
Yeah.
Oh, Light's first product that can't kill the user.
No. I have a lot of Olight, and I can tell you that's not the case. That dude, that
I know.
explosion video.
We've sold them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
If
to
you don't deep throat your flashlight, that won't happen to you.
Hey, that's the only way to do it, right? But Fiend Dog had this Appalachia wool socks, the best wool socks I ever wore. They are the warmest but pricey. I've heard that. They're not in my store because I've never wore them, and I don't know anybody who has them, mostly because we're all poor. Okay, so I don't know anybody who actually has them. You know anybody who has those at work?
Well, alpaca wool socks? No, everyone I work was broke.
Oh, see, we're all poor here in Nebraska.
Well,
Those-
they just spend their
those
money
darn
on other
turf.
stuff.
yeah,
I mean,
I have heard
darn
these
tough
are
socks.
fantastic from another channel, but I'm not going to put something in my store, guys, that I don't know somebody or I haven't put my hands on. If you know what I mean, or if it's comparable or something I think is close that I want to try out. Like there's a weird knife brand. I don't know. It's definitely Chinese made, but I like the angle of the blade, and I kind of want to try it out because it's just like my Smith & Wesson Crumbit, but the blade's just a little bit different, and I like the shape, and I'd like to try it one of these days. But whenever we get far enough down the preps list.
Maybe I'll check out alpaca wool socks. They're probably on sale right about now.
Yeah, this is the time.
Try them out next year when we all forget.
Yeah, this is the time when I pick up all my wool socks and stuff. Like I go to Menards, Home Depot, whatever. They're discounted heavily, guys. That's a great stack. If you don't have a tote just full of winter stuff, like blankets, like go to Harbor Freight, get their 80-20 wool blanket with polyester. 80% wool is still good enough, and they're like 10 muffins. Stack that crap, dude. That is going to be a great. You cannot tell me when winter's coming, everybody's not going to trade you stuff for a wool blanket. That is currency. That's going to keep your family alive. If you got 100 of them wool freaking blankets, dude, you keep a lot of people warm. Just saying. That's a great stack. Just like a life straw. Everybody needs purified water. Everybody needs to stay warm, right? What's
For
going to kill you
I've got a
quicker?
wool blanket that lasts for all my car.
Yeah. I got them in all my cars, plus 3 fleece blankets. So the theory for my deal is you run. Jesus Christ, these are 50 to 70 muffins. Yeah, you're buying them. You're loaded.
Yeah.
You don't have a kid. Jesus. Yeah. Jeez,
Some
I
size.
will totally do a muffin top tabletop review if I see a pair in my PO box.
Yeah. Well,
I cannot afford to drop that on socks. I'm sorry. I will find way better. I'd rather drop that on ammo.
it's not really cold enough to really do a proper review on them.
Yeah.
Well, my feet are sweating, and it's 35 out right now.
Yeah, OLEDs don't blow. Oh, yeah. I can see the batteries.
The cheap low batteries people put in them do. Lilo?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably some Amazon
LLO.
shit. Oh, I should probably put batteries in my store. Yeah.
Americana Pipe Dream is blowing out wool blankets recently. I don't know
What's
if
that?
they've sold out of them. Americana Pipe Dream. It's a
Oh.
surplus site run by a couple of Zoomers.
Ooh. Well,
I just found out there's 10 or 11 other manufacturers for firearms in Ohio that are not High Point.
Interesting. High Point ain't bad, man. Them carbines aren't bad. If you
apparently
were really low
Chiappa
budget-
Firearms USA is
Chiappa?
actually in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh,
I did
really?
not realize that.
Oh shit!
Chiappa.
We
Huh.
I ran, what was that? A 44? That's actually I think it was a 44 revolver.
You got the Rhino.
It was interesting. Yeah, it was like a pre-Rhino before they went all crazy cool.
There's also a place called Ohio Ordnance Works Inc., and they are a military contractor that makes a bunch of the Browning A2s and shit like that.
Interesting. Rick, what's your EDC on your travels?
That's actually really interesting because obviously I'm driving cross country and then I get on a plane and fly home, and I don't have a checked anything, so I can't fly home. So I am rocking. Let's see, what is this? This is a Ruger LCR in 357 mag.
Whoa.
Because it's a loaner. So that is what I was given. Oh, that's what I was loaned by the couple that I'm driving for.
Well, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Well, I will be going out of state to a state undisclosed for OPSEC this summer, and I am shipping my gun to there that is legal there.
Is it a long gun?
It is my piece that I'll be carrying.
You how are you going to get it? Because you can't send it to an FFL and have it transferred to you.
We're on the internet right now, Rick. So
okay.
I know a guy who's going to be driving there.
Oh, yeah. Well, sending it, I guess, is a relative thing.
Yeah, relative.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of the secret ingredient.
Yeah, this is ingredient X for sure. Those are some nice titties, yeah, man.
So I got that, and actually, I think I am carrying a little tiny O-Light because I think I can get it through in my luggage on my carry-on, and nobody's going to piss and moan.
Little ES3, whatever. Little AAA one.
Yeah, are you in the same room that I am?
No, I have like 100 of them.
Oh. Yeah, I figured it's a light that I never use that sits in my drawer, so if TSA takes it from me, I don't really care.
They're on all my keys, all my mag's keys, all my family's keys. They're in every butthole that we have. They're everywhere. Whenever they do like if you're like part of their whatever the heck online.
Or world.
Yeah, whenever they, thank you. Whenever they do their holiday sale, like there's going to be one coming up for 4th of July, all that crap. They're 5 muffins. I just get one. They're in everybody's stockings all the time. If I know somebody who's unprepared, they get one. If it's great grandma in the nursing home, she gets one. Okay, it's a light. You know what I mean? It's a very handy tool to have.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were that inexpensive. So.
Yeah, well, typically they're like 15 to like 20 muffins. So I mean, and then if they run out on those sales when you're an O member or whatever, they'll actually upgrade you. So I got R. I don't remember what this one's called. This one's a little bit bigger. It's like a rechargeable one. And I know it's higher limit. It's got a high low. But yeah, if you're an O member, like they'll send you a light if they run out of like the special ones or whatever. Like you get the Halloween ones or the Christmas ones or I don't know, the freaking leprechaun looking ones, whatever. All that stuff. The Halloween one was kind of cool. Actually, it had like little pumpkins and little skulls on it on a couple of them. But yeah, it's a really good thing to have.
Yeah, I do have an Olight question for you.
I'm not the master, but I'll give it a shot.
Are you the debater though?
Oh, I can master
Don't put it
debate.
in your mouth.
Well, that still counts as master debating. So
So when I get back to my home state in a couple of days,
you will have your PO box stuff for sure.
oh, I hope it's overflowing. I gotta fill me up. If I send you a photo, I wonder if you'll be able to tell me if it's an Olight or not, because it's painted and it came on a upper or something that I bought, and I have no idea what brand it is.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, and I figured I would ask a pour, and then
Yeah, I'm a poor.
I'm kidding. It's bright. It's got a pressure pad. And it's super bright and it's rechargeable.
Yeah, probably an Odin.
Yeah, I'll send you a photo of it when I get home.
Can you remove the cell?
I don't know. I haven't tried. I just charged it once and it
It's
was
probably an Odin or a Streamlight.
well, it's not like any of the Streamlights I've ever had.
Oh, really?
So it's not like any of my Streamlights, and it's certainly not a Surefire. It's not like it was painted, like it's got layers and layers of paint, and I'm pretty sure if I scrape it off, I'm gonna scrape off whatever brand it was.
Oh, gotcha.
But you
If it's got the magnetic charger, it's probably an Olight.
No, it's got a USB port.
Yeah, it might be an old Odin. Yeah, dude. I dig Olight. It's a good budget brand. I need to put more in my fucking store. It just takes time, guys. Like everybody wants you to do all this, like the Patreon stuff, and they want you to do all this. I'm like, guys, I'm not even at 500 subs yet. Like, do we really want to get into that yet? And apparently people do. I've been messaged, and I'm like, okay, when I get time, I'll make a Rumble. I'll make a freaking X. I'll do all that. I'll just do all the crap. And then it's just going to sit there and nobody's going to do anything with it. I know this is going to happen. So
one guy will do it. Something with one apiece.
Yeah. And I'm like, shit. Now I have to come up with another video. And it's fine. If that's what people want, I'm cool with it. But I do want to give a shout out to the Duke Liberty channel. I think he's doing it the right way. And X Adam 1, definitely give him. He's starting his channel. I invited him tonight, but he doesn't talk to plebes under 1,000. No, I'm just kidding. He's starting his channel Friday, and he's got a whole bunch of like tactical gear and stuff. And he's just gonna do like raffles and stuff. It's gonna be kind of like his thing because he's pretty well off. He's just gonna try and help out the community and get some gear into people's hands. He's gonna do like a Cash App. I don't know how to do any of that because I just pay cash or with my credit card for everything. But no, X Adam is a really cool dude. He runs through a lot of high end guns, guys. Jealous because I'm a poor, but yeah, he's a pretty knowledgeable guy. He's got some good stuff. So if you want to check out his channel, I'll be definitely lurking in the comments. I know he doesn't like doing the panel type deal because he doesn't like. Kind of like when Honda gets all frustrated when everybody's talking and he has something to say. It does overlap a little bit, so I get that. Oh look, it's orange matches your.
Yeah.
This is all you get to bring with you when you go fishing.
Yeah, nice.
No, that sucks. Better bring a gun. But yeah, guys.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, we usually do like a little target shooting during the day since we just only night fish.
Yeah, there you go.
So I might bring that out several rounds. I'll try out the Celtic.
Yeah, too bad. Freaking Rick's box hasn't been stuffed in my thing, because then you could try that.
Huh?
Yeah,
I got
to send some stuff too, probably.
Makes sense.
That's all good, dude.
Yeah, it's got that little finger.
We appreciate you. Is that gonna have the? Don't you have to change the mag release for that to the metal one, or? I know they have like a kit now. That's why I was looking at it a little bit harder.
Oh, for like a shield mag on a 43 or 48.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're only supposed to use the shield mags with the shield release, because they'll cut the mag. They'll cut up the
polymer mag release.
Yep, and then vice versa. So if you use the 10 rounders with it, the mag release will cut up the magazine.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that part.
Well, apparently you're supposed to just run one or the other.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine it cut up. I can't imagine if you're not real harsh on it.
Yeah, if you're not running through 10 freaking mag reloads every 10 minutes for like 1,000 rounds.
Yeah, I'm sure
It's
that
not-
release would last a while.
It's not just when you change mags; it's with every shot.
Oh,
a little
really?
bit of play that the mag rocks in the mag well.
Oh, shit.
Spray foam.
Is this last?
Spray.
Fill that
All right.
with-
Well, it looks like your 43 is going to be dedicated shield arms mag.
Shield arms mag.
It's a 15 rounder for
Oh,
the same
yeah.
size mag.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You
we'll
can
try
shit
that
can
out.
those 10 rounders.
Yeah.
The micro dagger
I
mags.
expect
have
them.
been
They'll be
compromised.
around. They're backups.
Yeah, I did see the micro dagger mags. That's I want to get a micro dagger, but I think I'm going to wait for the saber version of it.
Do you want me to
I just
go-
mean the mags.
Oh, yeah.
question for you, Muffin and R. Do you want me to drive to the Shield store? Shield Arms?
I mean, it'd be a pretty sweet video for you, but you don't got to come Christmas shopping for me. I'm really ugly, so.
Well, I've never been out there. It's only Shield Arms is probably like 20 minutes away, 30 minutes.
Oh,
That's
well,
not
yeah, you might as well.
I
That'd
know.
be a cool video for your channel.
I know a couple of the owners, and I know some of the owners involved in all the lawsuits. That's a whole story for another time.
So that's where you bring your knee pads.
Yeah.
By the way, Rick406 has a channel, guys, and apparently when he's traveling cross country, he doesn't produce content. You should. Travel EDC is a big thing. People forget and they don't take into account enough.
Yeah, and you'd be surprised at how many places didn't have service. And I thought about maybe maybe I'll try to get on a live stream or something. And there's so much of the country that has no service.
Right.
So, but we finally made it today. I don't even know what day of the week this is. Is this Friday, Thursday?
Thursday.
I also don't know.
So we left Tuesday at 6 a.m., I think. And so we made it to South Dakota the first day, made it to Iowa. We stayed in Des Moines last night, Des Moines, Iowa, and then we made it to Louisville, to Louisville, Louisville. I'll trigger all the Mid-Eastern people. Well, it's named after a king, isn't it? Is it King Louis the whatever?
I think it was just Corey trying to say oil when he was drunk one night.
Oh,
My old
Bills.
Yeah, his biddle. Where the heck is Corey? I sent him an invite. Ohio,
Bridges.
you got the inside scoop on Corey?
I can't talk about that kind of stuff right now.
Oh. Is he just not available for chats or what?
It's personal shit. I'm not going to go into it.
Oh, shit. Okay, my bad. I didn't know that.
I assume he just didn't talk to anybody under 6'10".
Yeah. That's funny. Illinois. There you go. Slide by. Oh, let me throw it up for everybody to butcher. There you go. Have at it. What was it? Go back.
Oh, I lost it now.
You boner.
But no, it was a fake tweet from. It was a fake tweet from OJ's Twitter thing, and it was saying like, "Hey, this is his last tweet." It's like, just so you all know, I did that shit.
I dig that. We already know, OJ.
Did you guys already talk about OJ dying?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it, and I was just saying it's going to be interesting the next week or so to see if anything comes out of the woodwork, like they find a secret safe where he has a full confession written in it or something. But
yeah,
well, I'll let you know. We just don't talk about people that drive Ford Broncos. So
yeah, I am actually really disappointed in Ford that when they released the new Broncos, that they did not give him a brand new white one.
like, thanks for selling them for us, homie.
they could, yeah. At this point, OJ is just a joke anyway.
Oh,
Well, when he was alive, they
Dude, they
just,
could have totally done an OJ edition.
They could have done a commercial. He'd have done it because he was so broke from having to pay money to the family of the.
Well, wasn't he in prison for life?
OJ wasn't in prison.
He got
No.
busted for the stealing his stuff back years ago, and he only got like 5 or 6 years for that or something.
Oh, Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
he was out from that.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
He
when-
still owed Ron
Well, too.
Goldman's family over $100 million too.
Oh shit! It's all too good for him. He should have just been put
Yeah.
down like the dog he was.
Yeah.
When
Well, he
old
died.
man Buttwrinkle's here, he's like, when he was in Iowa, did it feel like he was in the twilight zone of non-existence? Yes, that is 1,000% accurate. I live very close to this non-existent Iowa. They just wish they were Nebraska.
I've
Okay?
worked in Iowa.
It didn't exist.
Feel it's
Yeah.
full.
Yeah, I wish it didn't exist after driving through it.
I was just in a purgatory.
Yo, man, I drive before Bronco. No, I'm just busting your balls, dude. It's just an OJ dude.
Yeah,
But,
I got a friend in town. He drives an old.
yeah, he's
old
had a Bronco since high school. It's a piece of shit, but it still runs.
Yeah, he's had to get it rerunning a couple of times.
Yeah, I could tell. It's
Yeah.
not looking good. Russ is smoking that thing.
Yeah, he looks like he did a old like a little rattle can rhino line type thing on it, but
It's not there no more.
it's a little bit there. I just
It's
walked
mostly rust.
past it. Yeah, it's 50-50. I walked past it last night. He's on the fire department, so it was parked outside the fire department.
Yeah, you could. You're all about that. You love that stuff, don't you, Rick? 406.
Broncos or fire departments.
Either one.
Yeah,
Rust,
I mean,
actually.
Rust. Yeah, rust.
I'm not a
Like,
huge-
love that rust.
I would encourage anybody that's listening to, like, if they have time and energy and there's a volunteer fire department in their area, I would seriously consider volunteering some of your time and energy. Like, it's I've learned an awful lot in the last year, and it's fun, and you get to play with fire if that's your thing.
Yeah, man. I think you got a good. Why do you hate us all today? Come on, man. We love you, homie.
Well, I'm not an arsonist, so I'm not going to play with fire. So
Allegedly, Ohio.
Well, I think I was totally transparent when I joined, or when I applied to join the volunteer department. Like, this is super selfish. I've got my EMTB that I never use, but like, I don't know anything about fire, so let me join, and I'm going to learn how the apparatus and everything works. And if I can help some people along the way, so be it.
And 2 XLT lifted. Oh yeah.
With,
No, I'm just playing, dude. This is just an OJ.
It is
crap.
a really good recommendation.
to jump back to guns for a minute, Bear Creek finally released the price of their Grizzly.
Oh yeah, what's that? That's their.
It's competing with PSA daggers.
Yeah, how many muffins?
What's the muffins on that?
What is
It's
that?
roughly the same price as a dagger, give or take.
Sticking with the dagger.
100%. I don't know how much Bear Creek stuff I'd trust my life to.
Yeah, it's going to be heavier because they use not as good material. I got a guy. He has a Bear Creek AR and is a piece of shit. It does not run.
Man.
Just get a PSA. PSA. Rick said it perfectly the other day. PSA is the new base standard. I think if you taking, I guess, quality less than. I know there's other parts like Smith and Wesson or things like that. If you're going much below that grade of parts, what are you doing? It's 2024. Like, shit is so cheap right now before election. I honestly, you probably make 300 muffins if you get in on it now, and you just had a flip rifle. I'm
Not
not.
that you'd ever do that.
You what?
Not that you'd ever do that.
Oh yeah, because now the ATF's all. I mean, never mind. The ATF agent who's. I got 10 viewers. Oh, it's good. They're all ATF agents. That's great.
Half of them.
Just man.
I don't buy anything I don't plan to keep. That helps
Dude,
slow
fair
down
enough.
buying guns.
Yeah, fair enough. I always like to have a flip gun because sometimes I like to flip up to something I'm into. Slide bite, yo! Thanks for being a volunteer in your 30s. I would assume you're not in your 30s anymore, so that's cool. Stay tactical, my friend.
He's in his 20s. He's got the Benjamin Button disease.
What? Shut up. So, all right.
49.
We went through EDCs. God, there's something else I wanted to talk about in the chat. I'm retarded.
Yeah.
I had a scenario I wanted to run through with you guys.
Yeah, do a scenario week, different week.
All right, here are. You come up with a scenario in 5 minutes, and I'll come up with a scenario. We'll have the class vote on it, and if they're both retarded, then we'll just figure something else out.
Come up with it.
I don't know. Oh, or how about this? Have you guys ever had a scenario, and the chat can be involved in this too? Have you ever thought of a scenario that you have not heard on a live chat? Because that would be pretty interesting if we went through this many live chats. We all swim in the same waters. We all listen kind of the same people and everything. If we had somebody drop in, or if you guys in the chat, in the panel, have had a scenario pop up in your head, and you're like, dude, why has nobody talked about this?
Yeah, see, I don't know what everyone's talked about. I hadn't ran anything by you or not.
Damn it, or
Well, I don't want to say give something out yeah, we do this one all the time.
here, whisper it in my ear.
All right, so there's 2 midgets and a trampoline.
So there's 2 midgets in a trap. Oh, you beat me to
Oh
it.
man, that was the one you were gonna do.
I knew it. R sounds like he likes the little people in the trampolines.
Yeah, they're way more his speed.
Now, when you thought of trampoline when I said that, did you think of a regular trampoline or one of the little mini exercise ones?
Oh, it's the mini exercise one.
Yeah. That's the correct answer.
That's the only answer.
It's full size for them.
Oh yeah, full fun for them. 10,000% enjoyment for the rest of us normal people. 11 for Corey.
Yeah. I do have a scenario that I was thinking about if we were going to run anything, and since we're probably here in the end of the chat, we've been on here for about almost an hour, but
almost 2 hours, my friend.
Almost 2 hours. Wow. Oh yeah, because the other guy's chat wasn't coming up, so you were taking over.
Tactical Muffin Top Takeover. Thank God we have 10 viewers. Like, share, sub. Obviously share because I only have 10 viewers. That's cute.
But
need 10.
2 girls, 1 cup. I'm so glad I never seen that video.
yeah, don't lie to me.
I did not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't even find it anymore. But
Just because you put
From
it
what
on
I hear.
DVD.
It's VHS. It's a very old one video. But no, I missed your first chat because I was sick, but I was listening in on it. I was not here for that chat. And you said you said your thing about the unfamiliar biker club kind of pulling through town, and you realized you didn't have anything on you, and you're like, well, what if they stopped and said something and I ran my mouth? And then Duke Liberty said, he's like, well, first off, you don't run your mouth, and you kind of just made a joke
That's
well,
what Rick said.
It's in my blood. Oh, Rick said that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good job, Rick. But yeah, so I kind of thought of a scenario from that for you to kind of think of. I was saying, let's say you were walking into a bar and grill with your family, and near the door, not blocking it or anything, is 2 guys out front smoking. And as you're walking in,
this is sounding really familiar.
Yeah, as you're walking in, I'm gonna pick on you because you're right here, and we all know you're the Tactical Muffin Top. One of the guys makes a comment on your weight as you're walking in with the family.
Is it because of my muffin top?
Yeah, he says something along the lines is like, "Oh, we better get our orders in, otherwise this guy's gonna eat it all." And what do you do?
Oh, I haven't heard that one since birth. I'll probably just get back in there and order it all before they get in there.
Yeah. All right. But
that doesn't bug me. Fat jokes.
Yeah.
They're like tiny penis jokes. I've heard them all. I got them all. It's fine.
But yeah, that's what I was getting at, though, is what do you do to you do scenarios on a conflict situation, but what about scenarios on how to not get to the conflict in this first place?
Right. To de-escalate.
De-escalate. So yeah, you could just go ahead and rather say something like make a joke back instead of going in there and saying what you want to make fun of me and go out and get in their face and stuff and just escalate the situation. But
let's change it. Let's change
escalate.
it. It's 3 guys, and one of them comes up behind your family, and the guy behind your family has a gun, and one guy in front of you has a knife. Now what?
Well, it depends on what you have on you.
Have you run 180 drills?
Have I ran
knife
180
drawn or in a sheath?
The knife is drawn as intimidation, as most criminals do.
Is this just on
We're
the street, or
open.
is
It'd
this
just
right
be
in
like
front
a
of the
folder,
bar?
probably a folder, or like a box knife that you can get anywhere.
Because if this is, you're still in the
Yeah,
doorway
we're-
of the bar, you go right in the door fairly quickly because it's
This is their blocking you getting into the door, but you have your family with you.
yeah. Well,
Now that's a
I
good
don't-
scenario.
I don't normally take my family to bars. Of course,
Well, we're
here,
saying like
here in
a-
Nebraska, that's where the good food's
yeah, that's
at,
where you go to eat. We're just saying like a bar and grill is what I said.
Yeah.
Not just
This
like a
this ain't
regular bar.
McDonald's. This is
About
is,
everything is
if-
a bar and grill.
you win every fight you don't have. So I would we would make space, get back to the vehicle if possible, and just
But
from there, whether you choose to concern the authorities or not.
yeah,
I can actually give you a firsthand lived experience with a biker run-in.
Oh, go for it.
So, well, biker adjacent. So I had gone shooting with some friends. We had parked at a Walmart store, went in and bought targets, ammo. Car pulled out to the woods to go shoot, and then had come back. We were parked out back by the tire and lube entrance or whatever. And by the time we'd gotten back, it was dark, but everybody was still kind of kicking tires and talking and stuff before we split up and went our own separate ways.
Mhm.
And one of my friends is former Marine reservist, and so he had noticed this pickup truck had all these stickers on the back glass.
Hmm.
And so he had approached the vehicle to like squint at the stickers. And about that time, this lady rolls out of the side of the truck, brandishes her little Saturday night special, like Chrome 32, 22. I don't even know. Nobody was that close, but you could tell she was waving a little chrome gun, hollering obscenities about we need to get back and we shouldn't be here and this and that. And it was like, whoa, calm down. It turns out I had used to work at that store, so I knew of her, but didn't know her. And she was out in the truck with her newborn waiting on her old man who worked at the tire and lube to like get off shift or whatever. And he was a sergeant at arms for a biker gang that I won't name.
yeah,
Doesn't realize she's just pulled her little Saturday night special on 5 guys that are of above average ability. Most of them with law enforcement or military background. Not that I'd say that. Not to say that carries any like weight in the real world.
Right, but
Like
at least you get some
appeal to
training.
authority or whatever.
yeah.
Right.
But like, and everybody reacted differently. But I bopped up and was like, "Whoa, calm down!" Like verbal judo, like talked her down. Like, "Hey, it's all good. He didn't mean anything." Like. And when you talk about adrenaline dump, like everybody was rattled. And I was like, let's just get in the car and go. Let's just go. So we all loaded up and drove over to the neighboring parking lot. Everybody got out, had to like custom fuss and get it out, because you're all like, got the adrenaline dump. The
Yep.
fight was avoided. We didn't call the cops, just agreed to just go. If you leave, they don't have to have the whole conversation, what are they? And she's not going to call. She just pulled a gun on somebody, So you win every fight you don't have.
Yeah. That's good. Rick, opinion.
On that scenario or the one before?
The one before.
The bar.
You weren't there, Rick.
I could have been.
Okay.
Well, he had me right up until he said like above average, and I was like, oh man, you lost me.
You're like, now I want him to get robbed.
Yeah, fuck this.
Just kidding.
I'm there with my chrome heater.
You're like, that was me.
Yeah.
I guess walking into a bar grill with my family, it's just my wife, a kiddo, and myself. So it would, I suppose, like depending on the distance or whatever they're at, I think the very short command for like car now would be the appropriate response. So try to
This guy's behind you and 2 guys in front of you. Like, obviously criminal distance, which is in your face for intimidation.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah, that's
Well, what you were describing sound like they were like about to mug you. Guy
Yeah,
already
that's
had
the
everything
gameplay.
drawn. You were in the process
Yeah,
of getting
you're getting
mugged.
robbed.
yeah, like, well, you walked into the trap. I think is your first mistake is if you're walking up there,
Mhm.
three dudes that smoke, like if there's three dudes that are smoking right at the entrance and they look unsavory, would you even go in? Or would
This
you?
is Tactical Muffin Top. If they have a deal on burgers, yes.
It's like dollar wing night.
Yeah, it's 50-cent wing night. Okay, I'm going in there. I'm eating all the wings.
So you are going to eat all the food. They have a reason.
They have reason to be suspicious. Yeah,
They knew that you were bringing $100 in cash.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I had the credit card with me. They knew.
I'll max this baby out. I'm gonna
Yep.
get full. Yeah,
It's a
I
hard
don't know.
one.
Kind of a shit. Yeah, like obviously getting my wife and kid out of the way is the primary objective.
Yeah.
Like
I think
obviously,
at that point you just give them the cash, or hope that's enough. Because I don't care how many drills you run, you're not going to run something with your kid right there.
well, no, and I'm envisioning a pretty small space that, say, 6 or 7, 6 adults are occupying all of a sudden, or 5
Right.
adults. Like,
Right.
yeah, that's not a lot of room to do anything,
No.
and it's not. You could be tactical John Wick Muffin Top or whatever, but I don't get to control what they shoot or stab.
Right.
So I think
Yeah, they can cut into my fat and I'm going to make it. But if they cut into my wife or my son, like they're in trouble.
as all the pasta sauce that you call blood comes.
It's mayonnaise, Miracle Whip, because it's tangy and sweet, Rick.
Mayonnaise used to be, or Miracle Whip was so delicious before I lost most of my smell and taste, and now I can't.
I'm sorry.
Mine actually just came back after a year and a half.
Oh, I just farted. How was that smell?
All right.
All right, that's good.
It sounded like my size.
Oh, shit.
So that's when somebody rips one, and you're like, "Yeah, that sounds like my size."
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think escape and evade is the best you can do in a situation like that. So, and I know obviously there's people that carry like fake wallets and stuff like that, but I think
I carry my wallet. I basically just have cash on the outside, and then my cards. I'm like, this is what you want. They can't trace it to you. Here's a $1 bill.
yeah.
I'm poor. I only carry like 40 on me, but hopefully that's enough to get dudes away.
Man, when I was in high school, obviously I grew up in a little town with like 2,000 people, and this kid named Sebastian, they moved from Washington D.C. to our little podunk town, and so this kid was the most urban person that we had ever had in our town, because he was from a real city. And it was weird listening to him with mom talk, because everywhere you went, you only carried exactly $20. You always had a $20 bill on you. So, and what they told us is, so when you get mugged, because it wasn't a question of if, it was just a question of when, if you had no cash, the guy will stab you. And if you have more cash, they're going to take it all anyways, because they're really looking just to get high. So if you carry $20 cash, they'll just take it and run away, and then you won't get stabbed.
Seems like a pretty good option to not get stabbed.
Well, yeah, like is $20 worth not getting stabbed over?
100%.
And in DC, like they're not carrying guns or anything. You're talking about a 15-year-old kid, and I don't know how old his mom was, like 150 then or something.
150.
She was straight babushka. I have no idea how old she was, but I feel like he was like a menopause baby. So,
Interesting. Ohio, where are you falling at on that situation?
Which situation?
You're getting mugged. Knife and gun drawn. You and your family.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's hard to say, man.
I can give him my gun just as fast as I can give him my wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can your wife and kid?
I mean, faster than I can give him my wallet.
Fighting it
I know.
out.
Well, I just have trouble with the scenario. Like I know.
My kid's
It's such an unlikely. I understand.
He
Yeah,
definitely ain't pulling out double Rough Riders and going to town.
I mean, the location is unlikely. Yeah, you're probably not going to get mugged right in front of a business. So the key is to really just not take your family somewhere where a mugging.
That's yeah. I
is
mean, I
likely.
just
But
I
well,
avoid
it's
that
not a
stuff
problem we have here.
like
But
at all costs.
It's just a thing.
I actually have a scenario in this situation for everybody. Okay. So, mind you, this actually happened to me in real life. Some might know it at this point because I've talked about it several times. So, you're living in a major city for the first time in your life. You don't have a gun because you're not of age at the time. And you're walking home because the cab service is shitty back then and we don't have Uber or anything like that as it was at the time. And you're just simply walking back to your apartment several blocks down. And you see two guys approaching you. You're obviously heightened defenses because it's the middle of the night. You proceed to walk past them. They walk past you. And then start asking you questions about coming over towards them. What do you do?
Don't go over.
Sound like they cross the street to get to you.
Fucking run. There was a comedian that talked about, he was a black comedian that made the joke about, like, if you're a white guy walking through, like the hood in the middle of the night and four black dudes cross the street and walk towards you, like, turn around and run. He goes, you might be racist, but like it might be racist to run, but you'll be alive. He goes, if I'm walking at night and four walking down the street, I'm sure in the hell turning around running as fast as I can. So I think the correct answer is to run. Run like the wind, Forrest.
So the answer to that question is yes, it is run. Like I said, this had happened to me. It was myself versus two big ass black males. About 11:30 at night because I had missed the bus. The bus had stopped running that day, is what it was. Called up a cabbie. Cabbie was a fucking idiot, didn't know how to get around there, is what it was. So ended up having to walk home. And yeah, I don't know if they actually came across the street at me or if they were just walking down the same sidewalk at the time or whatever. But there was like a dark ass alley there that they could have definitely mugged my ass and killed me in if they wanted to.
Or they could have done other things to your ass.
Exactly.
They were just selling like Girl Scout cookies, and they were just super, like, they were two little Mormon kids looking for a neighborhood to talk about Jesus. And you just fucking booked it.
yeah.
You're like, hell no, I love Satan. Ran away.
So
I
like,
ran my ass directly to the short north at that point and stopped at a hookah bar to catch my breath. So, because it was the closest thing with lights on it.
Yeah, I think that's the only smart play is, given the scenario that you described, like, nothing good happens after dark and you're outnumbered, and it may be totally innocuous. It may be just, hey bud, what's up? But the statistical odds are not in your favor that it's two fine, upstanding citizens that want to help you find your way.
At night.
So you lose nothing running like the wind.
100%
I also had a
agree.
big ass
Faster.
backpack on at the time that had a bunch of stuff in it. So,
No, yeah, that's why they fucking talked to you. They wanted to jack your bag, dude.
oh yeah, at least anyway.
Just yell, I got a shit, and then run. Because no one wants to get
what if
shit.
you reset their OODA loop by just giving them the crazy, like just drop trowel and start whacking off?
Be like, come here, boys. You joining
Well,
in? I'm out
just
of loot.
my-
Bring your
just
Oh,
my-
shit.
yeah.
luck.
And they both
Like Columbus cops would have been rolling by right then and arrested for public indecency.
Oh, and then they'd be minors too. So then now you're on a registry.
No, these guys were at least
If they're going to
21,
report you,
22, something like that.
Yeah, maybe they're just going to come over and spit in their hand and give you a help, helping hand. I mean,
Yeah, Dutch rudder maybe, or a rusty trombone.
oh,
Nah, it would probably end up like Chicago, where they just punch you out in the county jail and then spit in your butthole.
yeah, it just would have been, two black guys in one Ohio. I mean, it's a porn waiting to happen.
nobody likes crazy.
Yeah, I'm torn because if you drop your pants and just start like beating it like you're nuts, like you're insane.
Well, you got to scream and holler too. Like you just animalistic noises.
Bite towards your left ear, letting out some squeaks and stuff. You're like, I want to eat some glass. There's some weird shit.
I mean, that might work, but the disadvantage I see that if it doesn't, your pants are now around your ankle, so you can't run.
Ain't no running. Ain't no retreat option when you're jacking it.
Just hope that you can blind them with your pocket sand skeet mixture.
Well, they expect you to puff up your chest and pull your shirt off like you want to scrap, but like you drop trowel and just start screaming and jerking. Like,
Now here's the problem: is if you see they're probably wearing shorts, right? So if you see their shorts start slowly rising up, you know they're into that, and that's when you really need to run.
I don't know though. Like my lived experience has been that I didn't say black, you said black, but my lived experience has been that like straight black guys are more homophobic than straight white guys.
The black.
R said black.
I didn't say anything.
That's not what I heard R say. He used the hard R.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rick. I also heard that.
That's what the R stands for.
No, R stands for R. Oh, that's good. I'm using that.
But I think that's the traditional black male community is extremely homophobic.
I've heard that before too.
Yeah, where's Leo when we need him? I sent him an invite.
Yeah.
Who's Leo?
Well, as a proud
He's our local black guy.
gay black man, I don't think Leo's going to be upset.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, I'm getting the hell out of there. He's like, I see that every week.
He's like, nope, I'm gay.
There's actually that one out of I think it's Georgia. I could be wrong though. It's one of those states like that where it's a dude on federal trial right now because he killed some trans person, and it turned out he was in a down low relationship with them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Catfish.
Well, didn't one guy already get acquitted?
Like,
for
it's not a hate crime; it's a lover's quarrel.
Yeah.
you know me.
Didn't I thought a guy got acquitted a while ago, and I think he might have been black, that he went over to that Trap's house or whatever that was well known for like catfishing dudes. That he was obviously a tranny, a guy pretending to be a girl, and like he kept all the lights off and stuff.
Yuck.
And he got
That was, I think,
Where was this
state
address
level, and I want to say that was in a hotel room. And I think he did get, if he got charged, it was like way low.
Yeah, I thought it was he went back to the gal's house because that was that was their thing, is they kept all the lights off in their place or whatever. Come let me do things to you, and then like, whoops, sorry, my 5 o'clock shadow, against your thighs. Whoops.
Yeah, I think you're right. That guy might have been acquitted on that one because it was something like that. And he said he had he basically pled insanity is what it was.
Was it because the judge showed up and did stuff?
I think he was a ball player of some kind, if I'm not mistaken, like either college or professional for a little bit or something. And he basically said, he's like, yeah, I just went fucking nuts. I just saw red.
Boy, what an
I was about to
educational
bang a
stream we
chick.
have tonight. Oh my god. Well, guys, it's a little past 10 my time, and this has been a good chat. I want to thank Lawfully Armed for hopping in. This is your first time on a chat, Lawfully?
Yes, sir.
Definitely my chat.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome back, man. I would like to thank Ohio Patriot, as always, bringing in some good spice and some good political stuff, and apparently his gay lover's quarrel that he had when he was younger.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And definitely Rick from 406, because he's not even packing tactical guys. So we got to be like, oh, geez, Rick from 406 totally blowing his cover over there. So thanks for hopping in, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, hey, thanks for having us. I'm glad you sent me the link. It's 11 o'clock wherever I'm at right now. And
I just figured you hated me and didn't want to hop in the first hour.
Well, that's also still true. But aside from that, was definitely like, oh, I'm going to get on YouTube and see if anybody did a podcast. And I saw that you were live, and I went and checked my Discord messages, and like, well, I might as well hop in for a second.
You're like, yeah, even the retards need some help. No, we appreciate you, man. This is a good time, guys. I had a great time. This is the Tactical Muffin Top Takeover chat for NEA's absence. Hopped on after Duke Liberty. make sure you guys. I need to get that thing. Anyway, make sure you guys like, subscribe. I do my chats every Thursday. I'm also in. Oh my god. I'm also in Honda 420's chat every Tuesday and Sunday. Make sure you guys give him some love. He was the guy who first let me in a chat. He's a super cool dude. I really enjoy his chats. They're a lot of fun. Make sure you guys go give some like, share, sub, love to Ohio Patriot. He has a lot of good stuff. He was one of my first chats as well. They both helped me pop my chat cherry. Make sure we give Duke Liberty some love. He's sounds like a shadow ban. I'm not getting any updates or anything when he's live or anything, which sucks because I like hopping in his chat. It's a lot of fun. So that's messed up. I don't know what's going on there. I even thought about like unsubbing and resubbing to him to see if it would work, but it didn't. So I don't know what's going on with Duke's channel. I think he's getting the old YouTube long dong of justice shoved right where the sun don't shine. So that sucks. Slide bite, no problem, man. It's a good time. I'm only doing Thursdays right now. I thought about doing some other stuff, but I don't want to step on anybody's toes. So that's kind of where it's working out for me. I might squeeze in a weekend chat here and there. It's just busy time, guys. So the Duke 2.0 channel. Yeah, man. I have a good time with Duke. We think a lot alike, and it's good. You know, I appreciate Duke. And then definitely NEA, Never Enough Ammo. Definitely like sub to him if you're not. He's the big daddy boss of everybody. He helped everybody kind of branch out and do their own thing. So without him, none of us would be on the chat talking or even, having fun like this. So definitely got to give all those guys some love. If Rick 406 has a channel. He's a nobody because he's under 1,000 subs like me, so you don't really have to worry too much about that. But definitely give Rick 406 some love. Get him to 1,000, guys. He deserves it. Anything else? Did I miss anybody? You guys think?
Don't forget Tactical Muffin Top.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, go ahead and why don't you guys bump up my stuff because this is my chat right now. That'd be nice.
Hey guys, let me grab a minute here real quick. If you haven't hit that like, share, subscribe for
Smash that like button.
Two fluffers. This is what it's all about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit.
So, all right, guys. We'll catch you all next time. Catch you later. Peace.
Thanks for having me.
No, that's about it.
All right.
See ya.
That's good. We're about to hop in the back.